Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome to the Flying Fluffy Hockey live stream of the Florida Panthers versus Ottawa Senators. Game 3 out of 82 in the NHL season. Bird Oils is wishing a good game to everyone in here. I like how the team is handling itself while it has all of these injuries. Hello, Damian, Clayton, Bucks, Rays, Bolts. Did I hear correctly that the Mariners beat the Tigers in the 15th inning and are moving on to the ALCS? So, the Tigers are headed to the Mariners are headed to their first ALCS since 2001.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, let's get this show on the road here. Unbelievable what we got to do here, Kyle.
Clayton says Brady is about to play depressed because he doesn't get to fight his brother.
Oh, boy.
Daniel says,
right?
Happy Saturday. What?
He's on IR. He might need surgery on his wrist.
Are you kidding me?
No, I am not kidding.
Says I was told to give you shit, Kyle, from Jaws.
Yeah, if you yawn once, huh? I'm bringing you something to help you not yawn. So.
Well,
is that what it is? That's why
I just had.
Oh, and then I got to bring that back. Okay. Go ahead, Kyle. What are you trying to say?
Well, I just had some food, so I should be feeling much better.
If you say so.
Yeah. Well, I was out all day today.
Why am I all right? Let me fix this because.
So the game is on ESPN Plus again.
I hope so. I gotta go get that cord. You just do that. I'll do this.
Yeah.
Oh, why is it not going? I just want to log in. And the page won't load to log in.
Patelron says, caffeinate, Kyle. No. Do not caffeinate me. I think I shall get enough energy boost from the meal I just had. Apparently, Sabres top line center Josh Norris is out indefinitely with an upper body injury. And let's see.
You see what ESPN Plus is doing to me?
Kulikov is on IR and may need surgery. You have got to be kidding.
Kidding me here.
Apparently, earlier today, the Blues beat the Flames 4-2, and the Jets beat the Kings 3-2.
Work. I'm just trying to log into ESPN Plus. You see this?
Oh, you might want to check your fantasy. Lamar is out again.
Okay, I'll get that tomorrow.
So you'll have to use Jordan Love or Dak Prescott. Dak might be a good steal for you.
Oh, my God. Are you seeing this?
I'm seeing it.
The login page for ESPN Plus won't get it going on the TV just in case.
It's best we get the injury bug now than at the start of the playoffs. What's up, Cade? Yeah, I'll just set it up on ESPN. Kate says, "What's up, guys? Expect a tough one tonight. Go Panthers." Kazuma says, "If you can only have one of these for the rest of your life and the other has to go, which would you pick? Ice cream or pancakes?" I don't know if I could go without Moose Tracks or triple chocolate ice cream for the rest of my life.
Okay. Here we go.
Oh, you finally got it?
Yeah, I don't know why it was doing what it was doing, but it was doing. Okay, yep, put it back to the HDMI. Randy and Goldie. Okay, let me go do my recap.
So no Barkov, no Kachuk, and now no Kulikov. Splendid. What is this, new game plus? All right. So it is Uvis Belinskis, I believe, who will be taking Kulikov's spot. So apparently last night's 15-inning game between the Mariners and Tigers went on for 4 hours and 58 minutes, with both teams combining to start 15 pitchers who threw 472 pitches.
Told me though that playing these types of competitive games prepare them for the postseason. And forward AJ Greer said very confidently, "We are built for games like these." Here's both Maurice and Greer on playing these competitive games every single night.
That is crazy what happened last night. Patel Ron says Mariners game was great. Adam Aiken sounded like Adam Amin sounded like Kevin Harlan calling a baseball game. He made that game exciting. Yeah, I'll have to watch the recap of that game. Bob should be in net tonight, I think. Barkov surgery, Kachuk surgery, Kulikov possible surgery, Ekblad somehow uninjured through all this. Oh God, he's going to get tested again, isn't he? Why can't we have a normal season, no injuries, and not have to suffer? Yeah, we're still the champions for right now. But these two victories we've had to start the season are quite the ugly, gritty 3-2 and 2-1 wins, and now we will be without Kulikov, who has been a key part of our defense the last couple of seasons. Yeah, we've got Blue Jays versus Mariners, and which is another Canada versus USA battle in sports. You hear that?
What?
The Blue Jays and Mariners are squaring off in the ALCS. The Mariners won in a 15-inning epic last night against the Tigers in the Game 5 of the ALDS. Yeah, almost a 5-hour game, 15 pitchers, 472 pitches, including using the entirety of the bullpen.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Did Leia go back upstairs or did she go out?
I'm not sure.
Okay, because I heard her. So
Do I care who wins? I'm rooting for the Mariners in that series. And tonight is Game 5 between the Brewers and Cubs in the NLDS. The winner of that series goes on to play the Dodgers in the NLCS. And I'm rooting, I think I would root for maybe the Brewers. The Brewers, I think, had a 2-0 series lead against the Cubs, but are in danger of getting reverse swept tonight if they can't get it together. Hello, Derek. Let's see. Hello, David. Cade says you're rooting for Toronto to bring its first title home in 6 years. Kazuma says, with people's attention span today, I'm surprised people stayed all 15 innings and not on their phones. Craig says Lomberg had a scrap today. Are we streaming the Dolphins tomorrow? Yes. For better or for worse. Probably worse. The only reason I think the Dolphins have a chance at all in that game against the Chargers is because the Chargers offensive line has been injured to the point where it might genuinely be worse than ours. And that's saying something. $30 players ready to level up in 2025. This is an ESPN article. Let's see. Daniil Tarasov, part of the new scenery group. He was the primary backup to Elvis in Columbus for the past 2 seasons, and that was Zito has been fond of Tarasov's potential since Zito's time as an assistant GM of the Blue Jackets. His rights were traded to the Panthers in June. So, yeah, Tarasov could be. And then Samaskevich is among the new sidekicks group. With Kachuk and Barkov out for considerable periods of time, the Panthers will look for some offensive solutions from within. He was drafted 24th in 2021. He had 15 goals and 16 assists in 72 games last year for us, skating 13-19 per game. Already had 2 assists on opening night for Florida. Young star to superstar. I don't think we have many of them. The wait is over. Rookie sensation. Yeah, that just about covers it. David says there is a Spanish word that perfectly describes both the Finns and Chargers. Basura. So, forcing that glad Mikola Jones and then Balinskis with Petrie.
Yep.
That Balinskis Petrie line is probably going to be cardiac every.
Nah, that'll be okay. Balinskis has been decent. You all right?
How's the volume? I just turned it up a little. Sherry Rodway says, "Go Sens, go!" Hey guys, love your show and much respect. I check in with you and your dad regularly. Keep up the great job. May the best team win.
Thanks, Sherry. Glad for having you. We doing the.
Please turn your attention to the flight deck and welcome tonight's hero among us, 101-year-old World War II veteran, Sergeant Werner Frickman, United States Army. Thank you for your service and dedication to our country. Please rise and remove your caps. Here to perform O Canada and the Star Spangled Banner. Please welcome there.
The true north, strong and free, from far and wide, oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our own, glorious and free. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. See by the dawn's early light, what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleam, whose cross and bright dawn through the perilous fight. For the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaked, and the rockets ran, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof to the night that our flag was still there. Oh, straight up that star-spangled banner had waved. O'er the land of the free and the home of love.
That one
All
championship banner is still slightly lower than the other one. It's going to drive me.
Somebody else that said, David, how you doing? There was somebody else that said something.
Chris.
Oh, yeah, Chris.
Hello.
Chris. How you guys doing?
So Linus Olmark is in nets tonight against us.
Okay, then.
Real Cinema says Jaws said he wanted Balinskis starting on opening night and the monkey's paw curled. Dads!
What? I didn't say instead of Kulikov. I said instead of Petrie. I thought Balinskis deserved to be on the ice for the first game, since he's been part of both runs.
Well, guess what? Whatever what you wished on said, ignored the about Petrie part and targeted the opposite guy on the same pair. JC says hello. Cade says let the Kachuk Bowl begin. There is only one Kachuk out there on the ice tonight, unfortunately. All right, so we start with the Lundell, Luosterainen, and Reinhardt line. Jones pursuing the puck. And now the Sens. Jensen throws one out of play. His grandma Kachuk's there looking uninfused in the stands. No, this is not a road game.
No.
Derek says Panthers got Jesper Boquist. They'll be fine.
Yeah, exactly.
Should we trade for another Kachuk?
I haven't gotten to the point where the glasses work better for the TV, have I? Let's see.
So Kachuk, Stutzel, Sitterlin,
No.
Greg,
The
Pinto.
glasses make the TV worse, which means my
Brown,
eyes are still okay.
Mario Cousins. Hi, Nick Cousins. He's still here and
Yeah.
have we thought of doing the Hurricanes game on the football channel? We're going to have to be occupied with watching the Chargers desperately try and hand a win to the Dolphins, and the Dolphins refusing.
I don't want to jinx the Hurricanes. Tell them what happened when we did the Marlins game.
They went on a massive losing streak.
Yeah, the Marlins had been doing really well, and Rosado kept asking us to do one, and we did one, and they lost that game, and they lost like 10 of the next 11 and fell out of a playoff spot and never got it back.
But that was well, they did make it to the playoffs the year you're talking about.
Yeah.
But they got us swept in the wild card.
Right, yeah. They may as well have not made the playoffs.
And then they got blown up.
Yeah, JC. Yeah, exactly.
Austin
JC.
is so happy his Mariners did it. What a game. Yeah, the first ALCS
Here we go.
for the Mariners since 2001.
All right.
All right, so Dylan Cousins, pass intercepted by Bennett. Cousins again. Now it's sent to the point. Zub with the puck. I do remember most of these guys since we covered the Sens. Zub takes a shot.
Good
Bob
job, Bubba.
didn't know if he had that puck or not.
Yeah.
Jake says, if I had to watch football, I would watch Hurricanes or
Hey,
FSU before I watch. Hello, Dana. David says not to keep hyping it, but episode 1 of season 2 of Face Off was just so good. Daddy Kachuk knew they were going to fight, but not pre-game, only when he saw his boys skating.
Yeah, I gotta check that out.
So we just iced the puck with 18:05 to go in the first. Real Cinema says, as FSU fan, we suck almost as much as the Dolphins right now. The win against Bama was a fluke. Hey, it could be worse. You could have lost to a winless UCLA. First time a winless team has beaten a ranked opponent in the top 10 in like 40 years.
Here's a shot.
They lost. Remind me, Penn State. Yeah, Penn State lost to a team that had just axed their coach because he couldn't beat a cakewalk schedule. Irish Explorer says, "Go Bills."
No, I mean what JC said.
If Cooley is out and moved to LTIR, do you think Zito will then go make a move?
I still don't think so because it's only $1 million. So
Penn State lost again.
I don't think they're going to make any moves until they know what's going on with Barkov.
Kachuk already had his surgery and he's expected to return in December.
December, January, but yeah.
Dana says, I like the Seth Jarvis stuff too. I didn't realize he would always get down on himself during the game.
All right, Panthers, let's go.
So the Sens attempted to set up a shot directly in front of Bob. The brother Sack says, Sens fan here, enjoying the stream, guys. Thanks.
Very, very cool. Thanks for
Oh,
hanging out.
Boquist is right in front, and I think Olmark made the save.
That line with Samoskevich is pretty good.
When is No 6 supposed to be back?
What we heard was at least several months.
So it
Zito
probably is
didn't
for
even
as
have-
long
yes.
as Kachuk.
It probably gonna be longer, to be honest with you. The way that Zito was talking with Nosik's age, and there's really as long as Kunin's playing well, there's not a big rush for Nosik to come back. To be honest with you,
Yeah.
I don't know if Nosik's getting his job back. Kunin's a good player, and he's younger, and if his face-off percent, remember, we picked up Sturm last year because we weren't happy with Nosik. Now, Nosik turned it on in the playoffs, no doubt. Oh, geez.
Dylan Cousins is a problem right now. Brady Kachuk, shot stopped by
Just
Bob.
Get it out of the zone.
16-13 to go in the first. And now the Sens have iced it.
Yeah, let's go back here. This replay brought to you by your local Toyota dealers. There's the long outlet pass. Look at Samoskevich. He gets to that
Samoskevich with the pass to Boquist, and then he tried for the sharp angle shot, but did not get any height on it.
Yeah, he was backing up. Good play. That's what they're going to need to do is create chaos with their speed.
Yeah.
It's just a different kind of third line. Oh, shit.
Oh,
Whoa!
Bob was able to stop the
boy.
puck. Brady Kachuk, I believe, with the shot there.
Where
1601.
was Bob when that puck hit him?
He was in the nets, but the
That's
puck
what I'm
was
saying.
the
Yeah,
puck
no, he's
was
good.
bounced
Yeah.
off of him.
just to disrupt it. Take another look at it right here from a different angle. Ekblad's down, makes himself the
I mean, Brady Kachuk just tried to tip that in.
just got his stick.
Yeah, let's not do that here, guys.
Go right to the front of the net.
Yeah, solid save from Bob there. And Mikkola collects the puck after the faceoff. We get the clear. Chabot will pass it ahead. Mikkola trying to be the first to reach it. Now Mikkola collects the puck. He passes it, but it goes right back to the Sens. Would be have to have. Stutzla
Good
gets
job
the
by Jones.
Stutzla gets denied by Seth Jones. Brady Kachuk, I'm not sure which Sens player the broadcast just mentioned was.
I think you're talking about Brady.
Sherry says, I gained a lot of respect for Maurice today. He had good things to say about Ottawa.
Yeah, Ottawa's a good team.
Yeah,
They play very similar to Florida. Me personally, I've never been 100% sold on Olmark, but anything can happen.
Well, last year, the Sens made the playoffs for the first time in close to a decade, but then, they fell in, 6 games to Toronto in the first round, and the youth and inexperience of the Sens very plainly showed in that series. Marchand chasing after it.
Did they claw that? Come on.
Kate says Ottawa's getting a solid squad together. As an Ontarian, you're hoping they gain much success.
Very good coming out of their own zone with a quick short pass, and then they gain that momentum and the speed in the neutral zone. And that is
I like playing Ottawa because
coming in.
it's not Toronto. Everybody's nice. We don't have a week's worth of, on Twitter, all the
Yeah.
stuff that goes on.
Yeah. Pinto against Kunin. Jensen collects the puck after the face-off win by the Sens. Seth Jones cannot get the puck away from the Sens. Now Jensen over to Chabot. Giroux with the shot. Marchand
Here we go,
is going to be
Marchand.
on the
Let's
breakaway.
go, buddy.
Marchand.
Yeah! That was wild.
That was wild. Well, Marchand basically just juked
Yep.
his former teammates.
Yeah.
Woo!
Beautiful.
Marchand gives the Panthers the early 1-0 leads. Jones
And he just waits
puck.
and waits and
and
waits.
yeah, that was a
Man.
beautiful shot. Look at this.
Oh,
Under
under
the arm.
glove.
Under the arm. And with
Wow.
13:52 to go in the first, Marchand has his second goal of the season.
Okay, then.
And the Panthers have the early 1-0 lead.
Ottawa's got to be feeling like they were playing pretty good, and then
Yeah. Well, it just took one defensive breakdown.
right.
A good pass by Seth Jones allowed Marchand to be sprung loose.
Oh.
And now Luosterainen and the rest of that line are looking to add to the tally. Yeah, Real Cinema says, I love Brad Marchand. Who thought we'd be saying that? Yeah,
Oh,
just 2 seasons ago, or would it have been 3 seasons?
three.
That was when Marchand and Linus Ullmark were on the Bruins together.
Yeah.
So Jones gets the only assist on that goal, I believe.
Yeah, it was
There-
a good pass.
Yeah. Derek says cookie dough Blizzard Marchands. And if the Blue Jays win the World Series, the Leafs will be inspired to win the cup.
Oh, they're gonna call that? No, they're gonna call it on us.
Sherry says Panthers fans respect us, so of course I respect Panthers fans. Last time the Blue Jays won the World Series was the last time a Canadian team won the Stanley Cup final. Sherry says no.
Oh, there's my glasses. Remember that one that-
I'll get some burgers after this. So,
All right.
just the size of the top, please. I was saying, keep it tight.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Mm.
Dude, yours looks great. That's what I'm talking about.
JC with the rats in the chat.
Yeah.
Now I'm kind of feeling chicken. Can't wait to show my mom.
Morning, guys.
All right, so I guess we're going on the penalty kill.
Yeah, that's okay. We'll get a shorty. It's about time for Reinhardt to wake up. You know what I mean?
You can't teach that. Yeah. Okay.
About time for him to wake up.
20% versus the other big guys. See?
At T-Mobile, get iPhone 17 Pro on us. Plus, save up to 20% when you check them out.
Meet your new
See 'em.
PC with Intel inside.
Would that have been
Battery life to power
the season just before the Panthers came to be, where the last time a Canadian team won the Stanley Cup?
It was
I
no Panthers were in. Well, yeah,
I think didn't the Canadians win the Stanley Cup
Canadians win
in
one, I think.
'93, and then the Panthers' first season was later in
Right,
'93.
you're thinking Montreal won 92-93, right?
David says, "No way, the Blue Jays won in like '92 or '93, and have the Leafs haven't won since I've been alive, and I was born in '69."
Oh boy.
Who do I think is going to lead the team in goals this year? Good question.
I think Verhaeghe's going to have a good year.
Yeah, the Raptors and Blue Jays have won titles, and those franchises didn't even exist the last time the Maple Leafs won a
What did they get
championship.
Samoskevich for? They didn't even show it to us.
TK says Boquist MVP this year. Yeah, the 94 Expos, one of the biggest what-ifs in baseball history.
All right, we got to kill this off. We're going to cause a goal here talking baseball on the power play.
All right, so
If I have to lift, well, because you're talking football or baseball, I got to get my ring in the next commercial, too. Damn it.
Kachuk with the puck over to Pinto. Pinto, it takes a funny bounce, but it went wide of Bob. Pinto with the puck. Cousins, Dylan Cousins.
Good job.
Bob with the stop against, I believe that's Jake Sanderson. Yeah, stood slow. I still remember most of
I
these
know.
because of the playoffs.
Oh, but that's
Brady
good,
could,
though.
yeah. Well, I'm surprised how little turnover there was
Yeah.
with the Sens.
Well, it's not like
And-
football, you know what I mean? Where every year 80% turnover.
Yes, Trevor, this is at home. Well, I would have expected the Sens made some sort of off-season moves.
I'm sure they've flipped over a few guys, but
Yeah, probably guys who aren't even on the ice right now. Just
Yeah.
signed Bob already. So Panthers win the face-off. Reinhardt gets tied up. No, excuse me, that's Marchand. $11-10 to go in the first. 40 seconds left on the Sens power play. Mikula with the puck. And we get another clear. Yes, this is a home game for the
All right.
Panthers.
23 seconds left on the kill.
20 seconds left in the Samoskevich penalty. Brad Marchand, the goal early on here, giving the Panthers the 1-0 lead. A beauty on the breakaway.
Now we have
Aggressive to the puck.
Zetterlund trying to make something happen. Forsling able to flip the puck.
Here we go.
It's a 2-on-1. You have Reinhardt who gets the puck deflected
damn it.
away from him. And that's the end of the penalty kill.
Yeah.
Now we will have
I thought he was going to do it.
Forsling. Forsling sends it towards the net, but it's blocked.
Damn
Yeah,
it.
we killed it. It almost got a shorty.
I thought he was going to do it there.
Ekblad
Go
stretch
again.
pass to Rodriguez. What a
Whoa,
gloves.
Man. Oh,
Wait, it
it
went
in.
in.
Did it go in? I thought he had
Omar
it.
thought he had it. Did Rodriguez score?
Let's find out. Did it go through his glove?
Oh,
Oh, when's that whistle?
when's that whistle? Oh,
Oh
I
my
think
God, you're gonna be looking at this. I mean, the whistle, that should be a goal.
So that puck
I mean,
was off of Omar's body when the whistle blew, but it wasn't quite over the line.
I don't think that's gonna count.
that's all they can do is review it.
They're gonna review the goal, but if the whistle blew before that puck
Like,
crossed,
nobody touched it. I mean,
Isn't that the rule that the play is automatically dead? Like,
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what happens in that circumstance when the momentum's carrying it. There's nothing to do. Like,
I mean, Rod, that is definitely a goal, but
it's definitely a goal.
oh, so Olmark had it in his glove, and then the puck
Right.
slipped through.
After review, the puck was in continuous motion. Therefore, we have a
Good goal.
Good
Right.
goal.
Right.
All
Okay.
right.
I was gonna say I would be a hard one to
So that's Evan Rodriguez's first goal this season, and the ruling was the puck was in continuous motion because he grabbed it with the glove,
right.
keeping it in motion, but he did not come down with it. He
Right.
never secured it. So yeah, incoming comments about how it's all rigged for us.
Colin Campbell.
Yeah.
Colin Campbell. That's why they had to review it. They had to read the email from Colin Campbell
Yeah,
to see what he said.
he pulled a Nedeljkovic, says Jacob.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I heard about how the Sharks almost had the win
I
against
gotta
Vegas.
If you watch the videos I put out on the channel.
Maybe I will. You're actually doing videos about other games?
Yeah.
Maybe I'll give those a watch. Reddit is going to lose their minds. How not to do the windmill save 101.
Oh, it's such
So-
a shame for him, too, because that was a beautiful save.
Ekblad gets the one and only assist on the Rodriguez
Now,
goal.
what do we got? All right, we're going to commercial. All right, let me go get my ring. Okay.
You sure you want to get the ring? We're
Yeah,
winning
I mean,
2-0.
Every game I've been forgetting it and then going and getting it.
If the Sens score after you put on the ring, you have no one to blame but yourself. It was-
It goes perfectly with the chicken, the cheddar cheese, and the bacon. Man, you know how much you love bacon.
Yeah, it was already in motion when the whistle blew. That's key. Yeah, the whistle did not blow until after the puck had left Linus Ullmark's glove. Neil says the hockey guy had a whole video on the Panthers and backed up the team. Was very well done. The Panthers did nothing wrong. Gravity was Ullmark's. You're going to grab the ring.
I've been forgetting it at the beginning of all the games. So far, that's been just fine. Perhaps the return of my ring.
Where we've had 2 amazing goals without the ring. You're the one who has to lift, just saying.
I was wrong. It's not looking good. You know what? We should call your dad. Where's your dad? Woof. No. Are you really his father?
Go back 2 nights ago where the San Jose Sharks
Yeah.
seemingly had to win a 1-goal lead, missed the empty netter, and look at this.
Oh no, that is how they lost. Nedeljkovic, why? What are you doing, my boy? Yep, that is definitely the San Jose Sharks for you. Yeah, they're quoting Nedeljkovic on the street. Larry's House of Hockey stood up for us. You agree with him 100%. You don't like the way we play, beat us.
That's one good way to put it.
Sherry says, geez, Panthers winning and the Leafs are winning. Oh.
Well, it's been an interesting. I mean, Ottawa's played well.
2 goals on 5 shots
Yeah.
for the Panthers.
Here we go again.
Here comes Mikkola. Mikkola's shots deflected out of play. 8:57 to go in the first.
Okay.
Right now, the winner will be chosen during the third period. You go to FLA Panthers, 5050.com to enter.
You see Mikola jumping in on the play.
All right. Yeah, this has been a fun game so far.
Yeah, for sure.
The Devils are up 3-0 on the Lightning in the first.
Wow.
Jacob says, hey, man, people didn't like the way the Patriots and Tom Brady played for years. But I mean, you cannot deny the man has his rings. Yeah.
Yep.
It's just and I think it's been well proven by now that it was Brady who really was the bigger element of the success of Belichick's tenure in UNC has been sad.
To say the least.
Of course, it wasn't his coaching that was the issue in the dying days of the Patriots. It was him trying to be GM. Kazuma says, poor twisted wristeds. Oh, yeah, Sharks fan. Yeah, that could not have been a fun opening game. JC says Tampa is soft. They need AHLers to handle their dirty work. Yeah, that preseason game was something. Bennett on the rush. He waits. He tried to squeeze the gap between the nets and Ullmark. Well, I mean, that was not a good look for Tampa with all those penalty minutes accrued in a preseason game. Tampa has to be getting desperate. They know that cup contending window is rapidly closing.
Yeah. Moths.
Yeah.
We're supposed to get some really nasty weather here, but it hasn't shown up yet.
Yeah, I saw some big
again.
wall clouds earlier on the drives. Gadjo's shot stopped, I believe, by Ullmark. All right, the puck rolls all the way down. It is icing by the Sens. Neil says, I think not having Barkov and Tkachuk will be good for the rest of the team to step it up. This could only make us that much better once they return. Yeah, the Panthers will get a new jersey for the upcoming Winter Classic. They always have Winter Classic.
Yeah.
Remind me, who are we playing? Is it the Rangers or the...
Yeah, the Rangers.
Yeah. The Lightning are playing the Bruins in the Stadium Series in Raymond James Stadium, right? Is that correct?
I think so.
Boquist had a good chance there. He gets the puck to Forsling. Forsling chooses to pass it to Ekblad. Ekblad with a move, and he sends it to the net, but Boquist has to recollect the puck. Forsling waits. Forsling, I think Rodriguez blocked that shot on accident. Samoskevich. Rodriguez tried to redirect Samoskevic's shot, and Ullmark stopped it. That Rodriguez, Samo, and Boquist line has been on fire.
Yep.
Hello, this is Mike, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Pretzel Cheddar Club is that juicy chicken with that toasty pretzel bun. From the first bite to the last bite,
Let's see.
bun is crispy, cozy.
JC says, I think it's good the rest of the team will step up, but I'm worried they will be exhausted by the time playoffs start. They just need both Tkachuk and Barkov to come back at 110%. Hey, do you think you can get me more water?
Yep, sure.
Meet your new Dell PC with Intel.
I can do that.
With all-day battery life to
We can't do the free refills anymore. It was 50 cents now.
So this holiday season, you can be as extra as you want.
All right, so Panthers with the 2-0 lead against the Sens. And the Rodriguez, Boquist, Samo line had a really good shift with Ekblad and Forsling. I thought for sure we were going to get goal number 3 some point in that sequence. Real Cinema says, as long as we make the playoffs, I don't think they care what seed we get. Just need to make it, and no more injuries. Yeah.
Got it?
No more injuries, please. 5:43 to go in the first.
It's all mark up high. The Panthers recovered. They had 3 scoring chances on that shift out there.
Damn, that's a good shot, too.
Ekblad has had an assist, a shot on goal in this game. Jacob says Johnson should do a bit where Zeno contacts Greg Campbell to call Colin Campbell just to troll the haters. All right, so JC thinks Ekblad is back on the juice. Bob chooses to glove the puck with 5:21 to go in the first. Yeah, Barkov, Kachuk, Nosek, and Kulikov all injured, and Ekblad is not injured. Right. Forsling leads ice time by defenseman, followed by Ekblad, then Mikla. Oh. Yes, I did not want to play Montreal in the playoffs last year. That is correct. JC says, Jaws, I'm ordering your ring, but it will ship directly to you.
All right, thank you, brother. Thank you, JC. Thank you, bud.
Thank you.
Yeah,
you need a new ring. You need the 2 Stanley Cup
rings. JC keeps me legit. Dude keeps me legit, man. I appreciate you, brother.
Last year, Uwe Spalinskis had 4 goals and 14 assists in 76 games. JC wasn't sure about the size, so he did the exact same size as last season.
Yeah, because I probably put it on the other hand, honestly.
Stutzla with the...
Oh, here we go.
You could have both rings.
Yeah. Yeah. I wonder if this one would fit. Yeah, no.
Luosterainen gets the puck. Ekblad over the Forsling. Forsling sends it behind the net. Luosterainen.
Where will I fit all our Stanley Cup rings, Kyle?
Owen Tippett scored for the Flyers against the Canes. You can't put it on the other hand. You clap too many times.
No, I know. I won't. Yeah, that's a good point. This one will fit on the. That'll stay. On to put it on these 2 fingers. That one's fine, and this one's fine. So I'll put it on this one. The other one probably I put over here because it's probably so wide it'll get held on by the other finger.
With all that bling, Jaws will just need a rat's chain to add to his collection.
So we got 3.5 left.
3:34 to go in the first. Did we already have our last TV timeout for this period?
I don't know. Not sure.
really disrupted Ottawa. They haven't been able to close out those plays. They had a couple of good looks.
I thought Ottawa started off pretty good, but
Defensive side.
it's just not worked out so far. But this game's far from over.
The Sens have already blocked 6
Yeah.
shots.
Jake Sanderson, not dead.
Oh.
What a player Sanderson is. Skates.
Ah.
Stutzla had a prime
Here we go.
opportunity.
Here we go.
And now Reinhardt on the rush. Excuse
Oh,
me, that was
Rodriguez.
Rodriguez, and he gets smashed
Yeah. He's
against
okay.
the boards.
All right.
He's okay. For Hagee getting completely tied up. And
Yeah,
now,
we're getting physical.
we now get some physicality in the game. Marchand tries to lay a hit on Sanderson.
We
Now
got
for-
Bennett, Verhaeghe, and Martian now.
Yeah. Dana asks
Here we
what's
go.
on this. Marchand with the
Marchand!
move.
Oh,
He
so
had
close.
wide open nets, but the puck slipped away from him. Korobon says, no. Donna already.
Yeah, she's in bed. She's got to
Oh,
work.
no.
Son of a
Pinto was
bitch.
right in front and they score.
Ah, damn it. All right.
Was the reign of power worth it?
Oh, when you quit complaining? What did we do?
Well, Marchand just could not hang on the puck. I think Jensen made a good play to prevent Marchand.
How did this end up in the back of the net?
Well, Bob gets
Yeah,
caught at
Bob,
the corner.
send the goal, Bubba. All right.
So now it's 2-1. Now you have to lift the rest of the period, says Jacob.
Ah, son of a bitch, I do, too. It's under 3 minutes.
Picking up physically here between these two teams as they often do.
All right.
Barzell
Have to clean off the television. The moth left little smudges everywhere in
Oh,
land.
jeez. Yeah, we'll have to clean that off. What the hell's that from?
Probably just, the moths always have like dust or stuff on their wings.
I'll get something during the intermission.
Ethan says it's the rain's fault.
big prospect. They got him in the deal. Alex to break it. The Red Wings.
Oh,
And here he comes over the Panther line.
Kima
let's
says,
just
put the
finish."
rain back now, please.
Red line.
no, the other 2 games, I did the same thing. I forgot the ring for the beginning of the game, and we won. In both other games, I went and got it in the middle of the first period.
Reinhardt looking for this puck.
Now Forsling trying to recollect the puck.
Along the wall. It's Forsling and Perron now to the corner.
Perron fighting for the puck. Lundell
Oh.
comes up with it, and now it flips to center ice. Luosterainen trying to get the puck.
Here comes Cousins.
Now Dylan Cousins. Rielsano says, my precious. Bob gloves the puck with a minute
Oh, here we
left.
go with the stoppages. Son of a bitch. Here we go.
Tries to sweep it over Nico Mikkola and intercepted it out in front. Brock just didn't have time to get back.
Yeah, Bob needed to just not handle that puck.
And somehow that puck just slipped through.
The Sens have now tied the shots on goal at 8.
Right.
1 minute to go in the first.
Buffalo Sabre came over to trade. That third line center role for Ottawa. Former Panther Claude Giroux gets Boquist in the circle. Then there's interference. Got taken down. That's a dangerous play.
So Rodriguez got interfered with, I believe.
Are we going on the PP?
I think we're going on the power play.
That's on Greg right off the
Oh.
Greg gets called. Let's see. Where is Greg? Yeah, Greg, I believe,
As soon
tripped
as
up.
they heard I had to live through the period.
Ethan says, don't worry, Joss, you're just getting ready for the second period.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is getting kind of shippy. John has Hamburger Hut, went to the home opener. Hello.
Hey, Hamburger Hut.
Yeah,
Let's
58.3
Oh,
to go.
let's
in
get
the
a
first.
goal while I'm lifting here. Make it worth my while.
Marchand chooses to pass the puck. Bennett waits, passes
Come on,
to
Reinhardt, do
Marchand.
something.
Bennett waits. Reinhardt is in front of the
All the way
net,
around.
and we sent it all the way back to our own zone.
34 seconds.
Yeah, Rodriguez has been getting hit a lot so far.
Yeah.
Jones passes it back to Marchand, but Marchand does not hang on to it.
Oh,
We'll have one last rush chance with less than 15 seconds to go.
nope. It's not done good at all. Just take the shot.
Ekblad takes a shot.
Nope.
Shot blocked away. And that's the end of the first. We'll have a minute two on the power play to start the second period.
All right, let me go yell at the camera and then.
Okay.
All right.
All right, so that was a fun first period. Marchand breakaway goal to start things off, and then Rodriguez able to make Linus Ullmark drop the puck out of his glove, and it rolled in to the nets. But then, of course, we give up the Shane Pinto goal late in the period because Bob was not in an excellent position to make a save. All right, so yeah, so far this has been a fun game. What's wrong?
Oh, my battery.
Bruins have the early 1-0 lead over the Sabres at the end of the first. The Maple Leafs have a 2-0 lead over Detroit at the end of the first. The Devils are beating the Lightning 3-0 at the end of the first. The Capitals are beating the Islanders 2-0 at the end of the first. The Rangers have a 1-0 lead over the Penguins at the end of the first. The Rangers and Penguins are already playing each other again. The Flyers have a 1-0 lead over the Canes at the end of the first. And the Chicago and Habs game is tied at nothing at the end of the first. So apparently the Cubs and Brewers are both starting with relievers on the mound for Game 5. The Cubs have lefty Drew Pomeranz starting, while the Brewers are turning to right-hander Trevor McGill, their all-star closer. Both teams are going to have to use several pitchers tonight. So yeah, the Brewers trying to avoid getting reverse swept by the Cubs. Yeah, the Brewers took games 1 and 2 and then surrendered both games 3 and 4 in the NLDS. And tonight is Game 5 in Milwaukee. The Bruins lead shots on goal against the Sabres 17-2. Good grief. Adonis says, I don't think that goal is on Bob. Ottawa would have gotten possession in our zone even if he had swept it harder. Sherry says the Leafs are not playing that great. Like to see them play a good team. Habs were flat-footed the first game. Icy says, go Cubs.
I'm just getting her pie so she can go to bed.
Well, I think I'm probably rooting for Brewers just because The Brewers have been teasing their fans for so long with such amazing high-end talent and ability, and then completely falling apart every year in the playoffs. Whichever team has the better chance of getting rid of the Dodgers in the NLCS, raise your hands. Do you trust the Cubs or do you trust the Brewers to ensure that the Dodgers do not make it back to the World Series? Remnant says, woo, all the hockey I could want tonight. So happy hockey is back. Bobby turned into Skinner and gave them a goal for free. That's a little harsh. Hello, Ted. Kate says, don't do it. Don't go full Brewers on us again, please. Yeah. It was a nice goal from Ottawa off the forecheck, so that will happen when we don't expect it. Icy says, I live in Chicago. Ted says, go Cubs. Yeah, the game will still be going on after the hockey game is over. So I will give you guys some free coverage of Cubs and Brewers game 5 after the Panthers Sens game is over. I would switch it over during the intermissions, but my dad is having to connect the laptop. Actually, I could because I have ESPN. Icy says, let's go. Thanks, Kyle. You're welcome. I see them. I have YouTube. My dad has YouTube TV, and I assume that the game would be on there. So the Panthers have only a 9-8 lead on shots on goal and 20 shot attempts to the Sens 16. So the Brewers Cubs game is on TBS, True TV, and HBO Max. I actually could use HBO Max, I think, to watch it. Hello, hot dog. What is there, about 10 minutes until... Because the baseball game is not quite starting yet. It starts at 8:08. So I might not be able to switch over to the baseball game until the second intermission. Icy says I have the Cats game on my tablet and Cubs game on the TV and some pizza. Life is good. David says Blackhawks and Flyers are scrubs. Ottawa's a good team, a much tougher game. Sherry says, go Cubs. I'm a Jays fan, but Cubs are my National League team. Well, I root for the Marlins. But since the Marlins just barely did not make the playoffs, I've hitched my playoff bandwagon to the Mariners. The Mariners just made it to their first ALCS since 2001. They're going to play the Blue Jays. And I'm hoping the Mariners finally make it to the World Series. Zach is currently in enemy territory watching a 21 Pilots concert up in Tampa, but you have your Cats gear on to keep the haters at bay. David says, I lived in Chicago, so I'll go for the Cubbies, but Milwaukee is a fun town or was back in the 2000s. if the Cubs were still searching for that elusive World Series title, I would be pulling for them. But as it is, the Cubs, it has been 9 years, but the Mariners have been around for 50 years, closing in on 50 years, and have never even made it to the World Series. Sherry says, great pitching and team. They scare me, actually. Who are you referring to? The Mariners? Yeah, the Mariners probably have the best pitching of the remaining teams. It's just been the hitting that needed to step it up in Seattle. David says people in Chicago like the Bulls and Hawks and Bears, but they love the Cubs. Yeah. And then the skeleton sitting at the bottom of the pool is the White Sox. The Mariners have a heck of a catcher too. Yeah, Cal Raleigh, right? The guy who's been hitting all sorts of bombs.
He's been really good for us. He's been, very smart for us in the decisions he's making. And when he gets the chance to showcase his skill, he's certainly doing that.
Evan, thank you.
Anytime, thank you.
You guys will send it back to you.
Well, let me see if it is possible.
New home for all things Panthers hockey. Earn rewards, enjoy cups and play games. Download the Florida Panthers
Okay. You're not watching baseball then, are you? Won't update the app.
That's for HBO Max, not for
How much
HDMI.
time do we have?
There's at least 5 minutes.
Okay.
I'm not switching the game. I'm not trying to cover the game. I'm trying to see if it's possible.
I'll just be right out here by the door. If it starts, just yell. I'll be right there.
Okay. Sergei Bobrovsky says, who threw that avocado to my foot? Kate says, my white socks are the black sheep of the bunch. No one likes White Sox Stadium, usually mostly empty, which is crazy as it's in Chicago. There it is on HBO Max. I think thanks to, was it Amanda? Oh, the game must have literally just started, but I will not be able to stay with the game. All right, so now I know I can go to the game. I know I can go to the game during the second intermission. Chicago is a big city, but still can't sell out the White Sox Stadium. Yeah. Are there attendance? Is the attendance at Southside even worse than at the Marlins ballpark? Tony thinks the Blue Jays will beat Seattle, and the 15 innings will play a part in the series. Well, the Mariners right now, the fans are just elated that they did not have to be on the losing side of yet another near double game epic. Robert says, cheers from Sweden. Hello, Robert. David says, I often miss Chicago, just not in winter. All right. So we're just waiting for the second period to start. I thought it was about to start. So the Cubs-Brewer game, so it's the Cubs at the top first. But I'm still waiting for the second period of the hockey game to start. Derek says, I fell asleep around the 13th inning last night. Hello, Moth. So it looks like the Brewers got the 3 outs they needed. So it's already going to the bottom of the first inning in Milwaukee. Okay, the second period's about to start. Okay.
Perhaps the return of my ring.
JC says every team will come at the Panthers the entire season. Panthers are also playing against the injury bug every game. I want to win it all again, but let's be honest, it's going to be extremely hard.
Yes.
Robert says it's 2:12 a.m. in Sweden. Sleep? No.
Almost. Oh.
So they're showing the early highlights of Uvis Balinskis.
Watch how he keeps himself in between the opposition player and the net. That's where you want. You don't want that player to get inside and Panthers are able to get out of their own zone.
Okay.
All right.
Because it's after 3 a.m. in Latvia right now, watching the game. So
Panthers had 9 shots on goal in that first period. The Ottawa Senators had 8 blocks.
Apparently, the Sens blocked 8 shots.
Somebody wants to win the game. All right, let's see if we can get this 2-goal lead back. Start this power play, second period off with power play.
It has been a very vocal, enthusiastic crowd on this first Saturday night at home of the season.
So this is the started second period. Panthers with just over a minute of power play to start. Puck won by the Panthers. Jones passes to Reinhart, who dumps the puck in. Marchand trying to wrest it from Sanderson. Jones collects it. He takes a shot. Oh, man, I thought Reinhart was going to collect it and get it in, but Linus Ullmark said no. Reinhardt passes back to Seth Jones. Over to Marchand. Ekblad waits. He takes a shot.
There we go. There we go. All right. Good
So
stuff. The power play looking good, man.
So the Panthers, I believe it's going to be Ekblad credited with this goal.
That is exactly what I just requested.
It's his first goal this season. It comes on the power.
Hey, Mike, look at what my dad, he did it by accident. He doesn't understand. So for those of you who know that we would used to joke and call Ekblad eggplant, because when I did talk to text, it would be eggplant. So my dad just tried to say power play goal, and it came out power plant. It's a power plant goal.
I saw that puck change direction somewhere in front of the nets.
Maybe it hit a defenseman?
It's possible. Right now it is Ekblad being credited with the goal. So, and now Boquist, that line has been but he's out there with Lundell and Luosterainen. Now Luosterainen.
Well, maybe because Samoskevich might have been on the ice for that power play.
Now Lundell with the puck. But that would usually be Reinhardt with Lundell, Luosterainen in this setup.
But Reinhardt was just on the ice for the power play.
Yeah. Okay, says Ekblad. Boquist looking. He turns around. Oh, man, Lundell was at the opposite corner.
Whoop.
Forsling shot deflected. Never got to the net.
Here we go again.
Now Verhaeghe looks. Verhaeghe waits. Oh, man. I thought someone on the opposite side was going to put it in. Now Balinskis waits. Balinskis with the move. Marchand Jones credited with the assist on the Ekblad goal. So that's 2 points already for Marchand. Oh, Bennett breaks his stick. At least it was his stick and not a body part.
Yeah.
And the Sens finally get a clear.
Yeah.
17:50 to go in the second. JC says Ekblad is definitely on the juice. Now it's Grieg trying to collect the puck. Zub outmaneuvers Rodriguez, but he passes it directly to Verhaeghe.
Wrong team, bro.
Puck flipped directly into Linus Ullmark's glove.
Once again, thank you all for all.
Oh, man, what a stop by... I think Petrie had that. That was a stick save by Linus Ullmark on one of those shots. Hot dog, Ekblad got the power play goal 35 seconds into the period, and then we've been a buzzing since, but no further goals. Trey says hashtag trade Barkov.
Most of you aren't probably old enough to remember this if you're a Dolphins fan, but the year that Marino hurt his Achilles, Scott Mitchell came in, and we were 9-2 at one point in the season. And the fans in talk radio were calling up saying to trade Marino while he still had value because Mitchell was going to be just as good.
Yeah, I'm sure that aged like milk in Phoenix in the middle of July. Mikkola with a decent move gets the puck ahead to Erod. Erod waits. Will he pass it to the point? Jones waits, sends it to Rodriguez, whose shot is blocked. And it's a breakaway.
All right, Bubba, we need you now, Bubba.
Hey,
Bubba,
it was a
Bubba.
broken stick.
Yeah, broken stick.
Unfortunate break for, I think, Shane Pinto.
Yeah. Bubba broke it with his Jedi mind.
He's using the Force.
Yeah.
All right, so Marchand, save it for Star Wars nights. Are we doing a Star Wars night?
Yeah, they got one of those Star Wars nights going on, yeah.
Bob over to Marchand. Marchand.
Ah! Oh,
Well, he
okay.
has Petrie. Petrie able to
That
pass
was
it.
offside. All right. Once again, thank you all for all the super chats. And last game, those of you who gave through the GoFundMe, we genuinely appreciate that as well. The link is at the top of the description.
Yeah,
the top of the comment section. The pinned link is if you feel so inclined to donate through the GoFundMe and screw YouTube out of their 30%.
So Pinto.
Thank you all again.
Pinto stick just broke on that
Yeah,
chance.
it just exploded.
And the Sens have blocked 11 shots.
Yeah, they want to win, man.
Phillips says 2-1 Toronto. Marco Casper just scored. Darth Bennett.
Flip it. All right, that's all.
Now Brady Kachuk sends it into the Panther zone. Forsling passes it over to Luosterainen. Now Rodriguez sends it around the boards, and Reinhardt can't collect it. Darth Maul chance.
There are no lines. This is Rodriguez with Samoskevich and Reinhardt. There are no lines. I think Maurice just does it just to experiment. It doesn't matter, you know what I mean? Like when you've had the same top 9 basically, give or take for so long, it really just doesn't matter who's playing with who. 80% of them are centers and can take faceoffs anyway.
Sens win the face-off. Jensen fires it into the Panther zone. Now Bennett over to Verhaeghe.
No, we're not going to. Yeah, okay. I was wondering if we were going to get that call. More PP time. Everybody needs more PP time.
Amadio goes into the penalty box.
Everybody likes PP time.
14:22 to go in the second.
Yeah, that's tripping. Let's get another one. How about Reinhardt? Are you going to wake up at some point?
I think he's too busy letting Marchand get all the points. Marchand already with 2 points tonight. Now Reinhardt himself is in the face-off circle. We win the face-off. Ekblad able to get it to Seth Jones. Now Ekblad. Marchand. Marchand. I like the idea, but we had 2 different players try and get the puck at the same time.
Yeah, the positioning was perfect, yet somehow not.
Jones with the puck takes a shot. It goes into the corner, and it'll be cleared. Neil Bear says, confirmed Pinto's stick was tampered with by the league to help the Panthers win.
I think Colin Campbell, actually.
Kate says Rhino is conserving for another cup clincher.
Yeah, good point. What's his next trick? The first one was getting the cup-winning goal. The second one was 4 goals in the cup-winning game. What's the next one?
A rat's trick or a hat or What is the term?
You think about Gordie Howe hat trick?
Yeah.
Nah, there wouldn't be a fight, I don't think, in the Stanley Cup game like that.
Verhaeghe.
40 seconds left on the power play.
Rodriguez tried to pass it, but instead it's going to be Stützle and Chabot. It's a 2-on-1 shorthanded, but it's broken up. less than 30 seconds left
There you
on
go,
the power
Samo.
play. Samo crosses the blue line. Samo tries to get it in,
Oh,
but
he
it
left it.
rolls to
What
the
happened?
corner.
What happened? He didn't finish the play. He got in there, but I don't know if he got poke checked or what.
Kate says Greer got that in the season opener, right? Well, what's the Gordie Howe hat trick? I know.
Goal assist in a fight.
Did Greer have an
An
assist?
Oh,
Oh, Kunin was
Oh.
right in front,
yeah.
but Linus Olmark makes the stop.
All right then.
All right, so 12-11 to go in the second. Panthers with the 3-1 lead.
Let me tell you about this new pretzel cheddar club. Hey, I'm Carlos. And a little thing we love about the Chick-fil-A
All right.
is the tangy Dijon with the
Okay, if you say so.
Add the Dijon mustard to this pretzel bun.
Well,
It takes it to a whole nother level. It goes perfect.
the Reed is no longer cursed.
No, it never was. It was never cursed.
Sherry says, are my Sens playing crappy or what?
No.
You have to go up against the Panthers.
Yeah.
And even without Barkov or Kachuk or Kulikov, the Panthers are still a very damn good team. I mean, the Sens have blocked 11 shots
Sens
for
have
crying
blocked
out
11
loud.
shots.
Allmark has had some really good saves, but the Panthers just have the aggressive forecheck that's always running.
I wonder how much playing Tampa took out of Ottawa the other night, too, because I kind of thought this game would be a little bit more physical. But these games are only going to be physical if the other teams initiate. Like, we're not going out there to hit people during the regular season. You know what I mean? But every game we can get 2 points where we're not really getting all that physical. Just put them in the bank. You know, just put those points in the bank. But this is a long way from over.
Sherry says, I know we're missing Batherson and Clevin. So, Marchand.
Yeah, what happened? How did they screw this up?
Well, he wants to go to Bennett's, and Bennett has a wide open net if Allmark doesn't move fast enough. So he chooses to pass
to nobody.
He misplaced his shot. He misplaced the pass. Bennett and Reinhardt were both there, and he got the puck to neither of them.
All right.
Kunin in the face-off. Sens win the face-off.
Good job. That's still in.
Somehow, Gadjo sends it around to Greer. Greer and Kunin fighting for the puck.
See, that's where we would be screaming. You win the draw and you can't even clear the zone.
All right, so now, Kunin, I think, was that holding the stick?
No, I think they just ran into each other and he lost. It must have broke because he didn't pick it back up.
Now Nick Cousins with the puck, and he taps it ahead, and that's icing. Thanks, Cousins.
Okay. He's just trying to help us out.
I think we lead shots 5-1 in this or 4-1 in this.
Weird for the second period.
Briley asks, has it been as dominant as the score suggests? What's the shot differential? The Panthers lead shots 13-9. They had been leading shots 9-8 after the first. But the Sens have been blocking. The Sens blocked like 11 shots at least.
Right. It's the first period was more even than the second period. Second period, Panthers have kind of been all over them. Uh-oh. That's it. That's 2 minutes.
There's no arm.
They
being
didn't
raised.
call it. You saw what I saw, right?
I'm not sure. I saw the reaction.
Somebody on the Panthers whacked the dude right in the face with the stick.
10:57 to go in the second.
He freaking got him good. As far as I could tell. No. If they don't call it, it didn't happen.
Panthers win the
Win the
face
draw
off.
again.
Just selfless. Does everything well.
Silva asks, has the game been dirty or emotional, or are the feelings down because our Kachuk isn't out there?
Yeah, no, you wouldn't know the difference between this game and a game against Buffalo on a Tuesday afternoon. There's not really much in the way of.
Seth Jones takes a shot. I think it was deflected wide. Apparently the Leafs Red Wings game is now tied at 2. Lucas Raymond's just got a goal. Do I have my team correct? Is that where he's playing, is Detroit?
I think so.
Steal by Samu. Oh, man.
man.
Boquist with a good shot, but Linus Olmark makes the
That
save.
line has been all over the place tonight.
Yeah, it's Detroit. So Toronto had a 2-0 lead, and now with 5 minutes to go in the second of that game, it's tied. Boston with a 2-0 lead over Sabres. The Lightning finally got on the board against the Devils. The Rangers are massacring the Penguins 4-1. We are halfway through the second period. Boquist able to intercept the puck, but it goes back to Shane Pinto, and he misses wide.
Don't do that, please.
Silva says, all right, well, I'll keep the live stream on then. We lead shots on goal in this period 6-1.
Is that icing? Nope.
I don't know why we're 1 minute behind you, Korobon.
I mean, I can back out and go on the commercial.
Stützle with the puck. Now Brady Kachuk sending it ahead. Zetterlund with a shot. It rolls over to Chabot.
Ottawa's starting to get a couple chances here now.
Stützle trying to keep play going. Kachuk picks up the puck.
Hey,
Stützle with the shot.
job,
Stopped
Bobo.
by Bob. Marchand there to make sure Zetterlund doesn't run into Bob.
all right, I'll hit the back button over here and see if that makes any difference.
We should be fine.
Well, it can't hurt me to do it here.
Hey, I'll get some burgers after this. So in. Just the sides and the top.
There's live.
I was saying, keep it tight.
No. That's all it was. Okay, where is it now?
There's the NHL. I see it right there. No, go a little further to the right. Press that button. There you go. Panthers broadcast.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, that's what we got.
When I saw this.
That's what we got. Okay. So after this game, they give us the third cup, right? Because it's 3 games.
No.
They don't give you the third cup if after you win the first 2 and then you win the first 3 of the games. If you win 2 cups and then you win the first 3 games of the year, you're saying we got to keep playing?
We still have to keep playing.
How many more games we got to do now?
After tonight, 79.
What?
Plus the playoffs, the full playoffs.
We got to do that again?
Again.
Don't we get like a cheat code or a handicap or something for having already done it twice?
Well, we were given a handicap. No Barkov, no Kachuk, no Nosek, and no Kulikov. That's definitely a hand tied behind our
I'm
back.
confused.
Craig says we're getting creamed in face-offs, 73 to 27%.
Hey, that's not good.
That is not good.
It matters where you stay.
Amazing how we can get creamed in face-offs like that and still be ahead.
What our mechanics can do and who they are.
I'm surprised. I thought Ottawa was going to come into this game and just kind of pummel us.
RS2.
I had a feeling like if they came into the game and wanted to be overly physical, we'd be like,
That is.
and they would win.
When you call Car Shield before your car breaks down, they have plans
What
that cover
is
up
that
to
noise over there
5,000
that we
parts
hear
and
every once
systems
in a
of your
while?
car. Don't wait.
I think that
Call
may
Car
be a
Shield today.
refrigerator noise.
It's just weird.
Or
Don't-
the blanket gets blown by the winds. Maybe
Blown
it
by
hits
the
something.
wind. Yeah.
Because it was just saw a video of a lady complaining that people are too loud in the concert and she wants them kicked out. And here I laugh. I've seen everything.
Matthew told me Cunningham is the perfect fit for the Florida Panthers. The two grew up together in St. Louis, along with Brady Tkachuk as well. Cunningham and Matthew started skating together at age 4 and were teammates until about 18. Matthew told me they were even groups.
All right.
Somebody's got their stove going.
Yeah, I smell that too. Face off in the Panthers zone. 8:50 to go in the second. Mikkola collects the puck, but the Sens dump it back in. Bob leaves it for Mikkola. Marchand can't hang on to it, but Seth Jones picks it up. Mikkola dumps the puck into the Sens zone. Now Dylan Cousins pursues the puck. Mikkola has it. It's stranded behind the Panthers' net. Marchand turned it over. That was not a great pass. And now the Sens are trying to retake the puck. Apparently, we're still a minute behind. Oh, what a hit by Bennett against Amadio. We are on the ESPN Plus Panthers broadcast.
Yeah, that's where we at.
Matthews has had many extra shifts today, apparently, in the Leafs game so far. So Sanderson gets the puck, sends it up ahead. Luosterainen intercepts it at center ice. Luosterainen takes the shot. Ullmark with the save.
What the hell was that?
That was an entire skip.
Yeah, the broadcast just transmogrified like 10 seconds forward.
That was weird. Bolinskis collects the puck. 7:05 to go in the second. The Strouds have made life embarrassing for the Eagles and Bills. Nick Stein says, I don't want to jinx anything, but the Panthers having a good second period.
Yeah, it's a good point. I'm a little confused.
We get the clear, and it will not be icing. Brady Tkachuk pursues the puck. He makes the pass, but I guess it bounced away.
Oh,
and
no.
We have to go back on sides. Sanderson with the puck sends it backwards. Now it is Claude Giroux turns it over to Verhaeghe. Rodriguez trying to reach the puck, but Sanderson is there, and Verhaeghe sends it right back to the Sens.
I think he thought Rodriguez was still going to be there.
Now Marchand and Ekblad both within a few feet of the puck. Grieg will be the first to reach the puck in the Panthers zone. Shadow Wolf definitely trying to jinx us. He's saying can safely turn the game off now that the Panthers are gonna win tonight. They have this game on lockdown. You've got work in the morning, so you need to head to bed.
Oh,
Dylan Cousins
all right, Bubba.
gets denied by Bob.
Little bit of fun stuff there after the whistle.
Johnny says, I picked the Cubs today since I think they are cute friends of the Marlins. Johnny says, since Milwaukee is allies with the Packers, I, as a Dolphins fan, cannot see any reason to cheer for them since Packers. What did the Packers ever do to the Dolphins?
I don't know.
Could you get me some water?
Yeah, okay, but that's another 50 cents. Okay. I'll give it to you, Bogo.
You'll get to pay for their testimonials. Meet your new Dell PC with Intel inside. With all-day battery life to power through your to-dos, so you have extra free time.
Mr. Vince says, good evening, boys. Good evening, Mr. Vince. How you doing?
Shooting apples. Oh! Don't worry, we'll fix this. Your fireball blazing apple. What? I was wrong. It's not looking good. You know what? We should call your dad. Where's your dad? Woof. No. Are you really his father?
All right, so the Capitals are beating the Islanders 4-0. Oh, Islanders, don't go wasting your miraculous draft lottery win. Capitals are apparently beating the Islanders 4-0.
Oh.
Mr. Vince says, I'm doing okay. Had a few drinks with some friends, so I'm a bit buzzed.
That's always good. That's always good on a Saturday night.
Our first back-to-back of the year is
Wednesday, Thursday, yeah.
They see we have games on Saturday, both upcoming weekend. Miliana really wants to know when we're gonna go to Devil's Playground.
Well, I'll have to get with her on that. She don't text me. Nobody texts me anything. I don't know if she's getting driven here or she's supposed to ring her boyfriend.
JT Miller is apparently having revenge against Artur Shiloms.
I guess I'll have to see what day we can go, and I'll get the ticket. You know, you guys got to pay for your tickets.
Shadow Wolf says, I'm going to the outdoor game for the Panthers, and I'm really excited. Mr. Vince says, I loved your video reacting to the hockey guy.
I appreciate that.
Would be awesome if you two could do an interview together.
Yeah, it'd be cool. But I don't think he does that. I mean, I've never seen him do a collab.
Mikola takes a shot.
Oh!
I thought it was
There
going.
was the moth. We've got a moth flying around. The moth has scored like 6 goals tonight. That's going to be icing. No.
Not icing.
It's not icing.
Yes, Mike Sullivan is the Rangers coach now. And tonight he's getting his revenge. When did he do an anime betrayal versus the Penguins? Verhage gets denied. Man, Linus Ullmark refusing to let the swaggy commence.
And there's the icing. Okay.
Let's see.
I'm stunned that Ottawa is just letting us skate around the ice like this without getting hit.
Johnny says, we were all shocked when she lost shut out Miller game 1. I'm sorry, you were saying?
Just saying, we're just skating all over the place, and Ottawa is just letting us do it. This is not the game I expected at all.
3:59 to go in the second. The Sens have 14 shots to our 17. So it's been a close game, even though it feels like the Panthers have very much dominated most of this.
I bet you if you looked at time of possession, ozone time, it's probably way lopsided for the Panthers.
Not necessary. Thinks the outdoor game should be against Tampa.
Oh God. More games against Tampa. The fewer games we play against that team, the better.
Mr. Vince says, I'm 2 weeks late, but congrats, Jaws.
Hey, thank you, bud. Appreciate that.
Mr. Vince says, an outdoor game in South Florida would be funny to see him try and pull that off. Well, the Winter Classic is taking place in Lone Depot Park, which is the Marlins baseball stadium, which has a dome.
What's the question?
Chris says, Jaws, why have you never been sold on Olmark? He's a great goalie.
Because in the playoffs, he always makes stupid mistakes that cost his team.
Well, yeah.
He consistently makes big mistakes that cost his team in the postseason.
Although, how many of the Sens' losses against the Leafs in the first round?
There was at least one game that we were watching where we said, there's Olmark, but he did it with Boston multiple times. What the heck's that?
Well, they blew the whistle when the Sens had the puck.
Yeah, that's what I mean. They got Brady for something?
That's going to be the original call. Those 2 big Warriors got tied up.
Ottawa's got to be getting a little frustrated. The way it's gone, now they'll put the Panthers back on the power play.
So it looks like Brady Kachuk is going in the penalty box.
Okay.
Ottawa number 7. 2 minutes for roughing.
Huh.
So he gets called
How
for
do you
roughing.
get a roughing on it? It's like nothing going on. What did he do?
Yeah, Lee.
You hear what he said?
What?
He said, what the fuck was that? He said, the coach to the refs.
TK says, I think Olmark was injured during the. Yeah, he was injured during the Bruins Panthers, the first matchup.
Yeah, the first one.
Samuel says, great. Ted, yeah, the camera lighting is great. Yeah, it's the 4K camera, and it's much warmer lighting.
Yeah, I cashed in Kyle's life insurance policy and bought us a new camera.
What life insurance policy?
Exactly. It doesn't exist anymore.
Do you have a life insurance policy?
This channel is your life insurance policy. If I die, they'll support you.
2024 was when Greer joined us from the Flames. Ekblad.
Come on, Reinhardt. Are you going to do something this year or what? How the hell are you going to get 50 goals if you don't score? Let's go.
Jones with the puck. 1 minute and a half on the power play. Let's see.
Oh, yeah.
Now it will be Sanderson. Ekblad generates a steal. Now it's Reinhardt. Reinhardt got knocked down.
Yeah.
2 minutes left in the second period.
All right, well, that ain't working. Who are we going to bitch about next? Verhaeghe already had a goal, right? So we can't bitch about him. Come on, Mackey. Do something already.
Samo with the puck. Verhaeghe with the puck. Back to Petrie.
Oh, yeah,
it went in!
That's it. There we go.
There we go.
Beautiful.
I think Jeff Petrie might have just gotten his first goal.
Keep talking about how great Olmark is. You guys keep talking about that.
So with 1:32 to go in the second.
Our third or second power play goal?
That has to be I think it's our second.
He just got a piece of it.
It just went past him.
Yeah, he just missed it.
Yeah, Olmark is Swiss cheese tonight. G. Lowe asks, Petrie is a former Hab, right?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, he was on their team that believe he was on the team that went to the finals a few years ago.
Huh.
I think so.
Kazuma says Jaws never praising Cooper Black. He allowed 3 goals. Lucky they won.
Jeez.
Yeah, in the preseason game.
Well, yeah, because during the member stream, somebody said he was looking pretty good, and then he immediately gave up a goal.
The Islanders finally scored. Good for them.
All
Less
right,
than a
so
minute.
we're 4-1. This is good.
4 goals on 18 shots. It's almost like goaltending is not the best for the Sens. Although with the Panthers, the only way to beat us is to neutralize our forecheck, and the Sens have barely made an effort to do it.
Yeah, they must have got really worn out by that game in Tampa, because this was not the game I expected at all.
Derek says, I liked Boquist on the Devils. I thought that was offsides for the Sens. Balinskis will collect the puck, and he has a good reverse hit.
Good job. Good job.
And we'll just flip the puck out. And that is the end of the second period.
That was Ekblad and Lundell.
Johnny says, Boquist and Marchand will always be in my memories. Betrayal of the Bruins. All right, so the second intermission is here. Panthers with a 4-1 lead. Did Mangiapane betray the Flames? Yeah, what a game. If we keep our foot on the gas, we'll improve to 3-0. So at the end of the second period, the Bruins have a 2-0 lead over the Sabres. Holy shit, the Red Wings are winning against the Leafs 3-2 at the end of the second. And the Devils now only have a 3-2 lead over Tampa at the end of the second. The Capitals have a 4-1 lead over the Islanders at the end of the second. The Rangers have a 4-1 lead over the Flyers at the end of the second. The Hurricanes have a 3-2 lead over the Flyers at the end of the second. The Blackhawks and Canadiens are tied at 2 near the end of the second. Utah and Nashville are both tied at 1 at the end of the first. Columbus has the early 1-0 lead over the Wild at the end of the first. Lundell is on hat trick. Are you sure about that? I think Lundell only has the 1 goal. I have to refresh the. Here we go. Cubs Brewers Game 5. Did the Phillies let Philadelphia down? For sure.
So we pivoted to that, and nowadays we are building the banana empire. MNT has supported us with everything we need.
All right, so during the second intermission, I will cover. I will watch some of Cubs Brewers. Yeah, this fall is hell for all the Philly teams.
Sometimes the best beginnings start with a click.
The 76ers, yeah, I think they're pretty down. They're down bad.
With the purchase of a 4-night, 4-day room and ticket package at select Disney Resort hotels, and let the magic begin at Walt Disney World Resort.
Liberty Mutual customizes.
Wait, Am I in one of those Liberty Mutual commercials where they stand up on the Statue of Liberty and talk about how Liberty Mutual?
All right, so let's see how much time I have
Yes.
before the start of the third.
What happens in this one?
Seagulls.
Oh, I like it. How are you doing?
Only pay for what you need.
Let's see. Just under 15 minutes, is that what that says?
I'm starting to notice my house. A little update goes a long way. With an extra 20% off store-wide, you can update your house.
So yeah, Scooter is going to be very happy if the Cowboys win Sunday, even if they lose. Still happy the Eagles got murdered. Yeah, if Packers lose, Tom Grossi is going to be very unhappy.
For just $25 a month. Stream, scroll, browse, and connect.
Let's see.
Plus unlimited hotspot completely. That's a top-tier network at a budget-friendly cost. But you already knew all that, didn't you? Visit Live in the Know.
Okay.
MLB Together is baseball's platform embodying the sports commitment to philanthropic causes.
So, yeah, I am very happy with how that second period turned out for the Panthers. Dolphins. I don't know if their playoff odds are anywhere near 30%. I think the Dolphins' playoff chances are below 10%.
Baseball.
Yes, it's Game 5 of the NLDS. I already missed the 15-inning epic between Mariners and
That's
Tigers.
your fault for going and partying with and getting drunk with your mother last night. I don't feel bad for you.
Yes, the Chargers are hurt. So Ortiz was just called safe. So it's tied at 1 between the Cubs and Brewers. At the bottom of the third, Ortiz is on first. Yeah, the Mariners and Tigers went to 15 innings last night. The Tigers were heavy favorites and blew it. Churio at the plate. It's going to be a double play. So just like that, 2 outs and no one on the bases for the Brewers.
Hit right on the nose. Nice toss by Horner. Swanson gets over the base runner. Ortiz, who was coming in. And Churio's compromised by that damn.
Yeah, the Tigers starter struck out 14 or 15.
By a half step, not even. Base is empty. Here's Terrain.
Terrain at the plate. Rhea is the Cubs pitcher. Ball 2.
All right, just yell.
Yeah,
Okay.
I already calculated what time the third period would start.
Should have a good 7 or 8 minutes, right?
Yes, at least.
Bryce Terrain would love a hit right now.
2-1 count for Terrain.
During the regular season.
Bottom of the third.
Takes off. Ooh, that look off the corner.
That was a strike? What is that? I'm thinking. 13 strikeouts for Tariq Skubal last night, and his team still lost. Now full count for Terrain. Foul.
Field ball is a lefty warming in the Cubs bullpen. It's by virtue
virtue of the fact that both teams have injuries to starters,
So yeah,
just had to
we had one series apiece in the AL and NLDS. Each went to 5, and Terrain gets struck out swinging. That is the end of the 3rd inning.
This is a meal. We're talking tender steak.
So Ekblad has had a goal and an assist and 2 shots on goal. So both Ekblad and Marchand with 2 points tonight, if my math is correct.
I mean, does shopping make us do this? Or this? Or make us make this sound? Discovering more of what we love for less at Home Goods, that just feels like something else, right? Yes. Something more thrilling, more joyful. This isn't shopping. Wow, the quality is amazing. This is beyond shopping. The fun is in the fun.
So, want any predictions? What are your predictions for how the 3rd period between the Panthers and Sens will go? And who do you think is winning this Cubs-Brewers NLDS Game 5?
Loaded with features for everyone. Nice, man. How it should be. The Hyundai Elantra. Get 1.99% APR or $2,500 bonus cash on an Elantra hybrid or lease for only $249 a month. Visit your local Hyundai dealer today. Many homes have drinkable water, but not always desirable water. Take the Smiths, for example. Their water clogs their faucets with scale buildup, dries out their skin, and doesn't taste great. They give their water a thumbs down. What about the Collins? Well, they give their water a thumbs up. It doesn't clog their faucet, makes their skin feel silky smooth, and it tastes amazing. The Collins use a Kinetico system from Martin Water Conditioning. Contact Martin Water Conditioning for a free water test and improve your family's water.
We see a lot of gimmicks.
All right.
Particularly the roofing industry.
Commercials for the baseball are rather long. Kate says if Milwaukee loses, I see a hilarious urinating tree video coming tomorrow. Yeah. He actually picked urinating tree predicted a Brewers Mariners World Series. I believe that's who he picked. And he has sometimes notoriously jinxed the teams in question. But the Mariners have made it to the ALCS for the first time in almost 25 years. 4 minutes till the start of the 3rd. Thank you, Shadow Wolf. Seiya Suzuki. That should be enough time for this 4th inning, the top of the 4th. Suzuki at the plate. Wizarowski, the pitcher for the Brewers. How is that not a strike?
Wizarowski doesn't get the call. Ball on the strike.
Cade says, except when he correctly predicted an outcome at our expense. You mean when he predicted Eagles-Chiefs Super Bowl? Foul balls, strike 2.
Pitching staff today was how long they would let Jacob Wizarowski go.
Oh, yeah, also Vegas in 5.
1-2. Suzuki lifts one to right.
Suzuki,
Long way to go. Still charging, and he makes the catch.
and it's a fly out to right field. No more Eagles or Chiefs. Well, neither the Eagles or the Chiefs look very convincing this year. The Chiefs have a losing record right now, and the Eagles just lost to the Giants.
We saw that play
Okay.
from the Brewers dugout where the ball was grounded back to him, and instead of making a toss,
On
he just ran
on my feed, it says,
unassisted.
what is that, 5 minutes to go? Says 5 minutes to go on my screen till the Panthers sends third period starts.
But we landed, so it wound up being fun.
He also didn't know if he was going to sail it over Andrew Vaughn's head, so he decided to go.
Yeah, no one can perform perfectly in sports, but the Bills and Eagles had been playing with fire the entire season and finally got burned in the past couple of weeks.
He's not been throwing as hard as he did in game 2, but I think he's much more under control in this game than he was in game
1-2 count for Hap at the plate. Zarowski
For a second strikeout.
trying to get another strikeout. 2-2.
Trying to backdoor curveball.
Do I think exhaustion plays a role given how they played not well in the first 4 games? Yeah, the Bills struggled against a bad Dolphins team.
Stays alive.
The Bills' defense is not good.
After his last appearance back in game 2, he told me this is like a dream
And the
come true.
Eagles refuse to play 60 minutes of football.
With this entire thing, but all I know is I want to go out there and make every single pitch the best pitch I've ever thrown. But
And the Chiefs are just falling flat out the gate.
No-hit hitters to start his career, makes the All-Star team, and now pitching in his second game in the division series. Captain, they think he went close one.
2 outs, top of the 4th. Mizorowski attempting to keep this game tied at 1.
Speed pitch. This is inside. Kelly.
Shadow Wolf says the third period is now starting. Well, we are at about a minute or 2 behind then. And that is the third out at the sends that game to the bottom of the 4th. So now I shall
know what you're thinking. Here's Kristen Bell on a luxurious vacation.
let me try refreshing the page on the laptop and seeing if it takes us any closer. Here we are. The third period is starting. Did you hear me? Dad? Why is it buffering?
What happened to the thing?
I pressed the F5 refresh
Why'd you do that, man?
because we were a minute behind.
That's not how you do it, though. Now we're in really rough shape. It's not the thing to do. Just next time, let me do it. All right.
Just scroll down.
I don't know why it keeps going all the way over to there. Okay.
Last week, biggest win was the Titans and biggest loss was the Ravens. Mikkola with the puck. Luster-Ryan was in front, but I don't think he ever reached the puck.
Okay.
Yeah, biggest L was the Ravens. Hey, Jameson.
Hey, Jameson.
Chris says this is our game to lose.
Yeah.
Lock it down, boys.
Exactly. Just lock this shit down. Okay.
Did you see if Chargers Dolphins is that a
It's
one?
It's 1 o'clock.
It's a 1 o'clock game. Okay. The Rangers beating the Penguins 5-1.
Game number 3 this season. You know about the injuries. Barkov, Chuck, Nosek, now Kulikov tonight with Blinskis in. Greg with a shot that's blocked away by the stick of Ford.
Puck out of play with 18:31 to go in the third. The Leafs and Red Wings are now tied at 3.
Dang. Yeah, my theory is going to be that Ottawa used all their energy on Tampa the other night. This was not at all what I expected.
What are the odds of the Oilers versus Panthers next June?
I mean, it's entirely possible.
Hello, Gosler. Yeah, hot mess is a kind phrase to express the Cardinals. They just lost to the Titans after having a 21-6 lead entering the fourth quarter. Thanks for making me feel less embarrassed about losing to Carolina Titans. It does, and all you have to know is about Jonathan Gagnon. You might have seen he was given like a shove to DeMarcado after his boneheaded fumbling of the ball. You didn't see it? He was like pushing on the pads.
I saw a story about it, but I didn't read it.
Well, Gannon got fined $100,000 by the Cardinals organization, and DeMarcado got no repercussions for being a complete moron.
Huh.
So yeah, the Cardinals organization is an even bigger joke than the likes of the Titans or the Giants or Dolphins, if you can believe it. Gilo says, so NFL is telling me the Saints are undercover agents and are actually good. So for Hagee, tries to pass the puck to Marchand, but it is intercepted by...
Good job.
I think that went offside.
Yeah, but still good.
Yeah, Cardinals just can't get a break. Oh, well, Mari DeMarcado fumbled away that game.
Immediately pressured by Verhaeghe. Zoo gets it ahead, couldn't find the open man with the pressure from Marchand, and Bobrovsky won't take a chance here.
Okay. 17:06 left.
We got to play the entire NFC South this season and already have lost to one of those teams, and it wasn't the Buccaneers yet.
Yeah.
Philip says, I'm watching the Detroit-Toronto game, and this one, I've heard the same goal horn 8 times.
Oh, jeez. All right, we need to... Hey! Good job.
Verhaeghe will get the puck.
We need to get out of this first half of the period. I want them getting within 2 goals. I'm enjoying my evening.
Reinhardt on the puck, around the code, Centerwood picks it off. Tries to get it to the point, Shabbat holds there.
All right, so Pinto with the puck. Reinhardt takes it. Bennett dumps the puck in from center ice. Now Reinhardt trying to collect it. Luosterainen to Reinhardt. Reinhardt
Oh,
the net.
jeez.
And Luosterainen got hit in the face. You're joking me, right?
He's okay.
He's checking if there's
Was
blood.
it a puck or was it a stick?
Working on the forecheck, coming up with that puck. Looks like he kicks one right in the chicklets. There's going to be a penalty call, I believe, here.
Okay, so we are getting PP time.
There was no call originally. Now the 4 officials, anyone, including the linesman, can call the high.
What's
Hey,
that?
Goat Slayer,
Hey,
thank
you,
you for
Goat
the
Slayer.
5. Thank
you, buddy.
you.
Thank you, bud.
Says, Cats putting paws and claws to Ottawa's ass tonight. Let's freaking go. Go, Cats, go. Flying,
Thank you, buddy. Oh, it was a high stick. Okay.
Flying
Oh.
Fluffy Panthers Hockey is best Panthers fan channel. There's the high sticking, already wanting to see playoff pancakes.
Appreciate that, buddy. Much appreciated.
So they're trying to see if it's a double minor or not.
The good news is most terrain's okay.
Have a look at it here. There's a stick of Shabbat that
Mm-hmm.
So Shabbat is going to be in the penalty box for high sticking Luosterainen.
What are they reviewing? I thought the double was just if there was blood.
Well, they're probably reviewing whether it's a double minor or just a regular minor.
Staying on the bench, but you're right. And this is a long look at it. We'll get the call now.
Yeah, the Chiefs are massive underdogs against the Lions, and that's for good reason. Okay, so the call stands. It is a double minor against Shabbat.
I'm not quite sure why he wasn't in the penalty box to begin with. It was either going to be a 4 or 2, and he decided to stay right at the side of the Ottawa bench.
All right, then.
All right.
Let's get another couple goals.
Finally does go after voicing his complaints. The Panthers can really put the hammer down now as if it's knocked down already.
16-18 to go in the third.
2 for 3 in the power play tonight for the Cats.
The Bills are not heavy favorites against the Falcons. So we've been 2 for 3 on the power play. Let's see if we can make it 3 for 4 or even 4 for 5. Kazuma's surprised it was called a double minor.
Yeah. Not sure what the second part was for. Must be Colin Campbell.
Bennett tried to set up Reinhardt in the middle, and that turned into a traffic jam. And a 3-on-2 the opposite way. Seth Jones breaking it up.
Here we go.
Reinhardt
Right.
went back for Bennett. Now Marchand.
Marchand.
Centering feed was unsuccessful. See him.
That's all.
And the Sens get the clear.
Okay.
3 minutes to go on the power play for the Panthers. 15-15 left in the third period. Lundell over to Luosterainen. Now Bob passes the puck along. Do we like the Sens old logo or new logo? I mean, I'm sort of ambivalent about it.
Oh boy.
Oh no! How are you giving up a
Rodriguez
2-on-1?
is getting back.
Rodriguez got
It was just a bad bounce. Hey, don't do that, TV.
Lundell with the puck over to Samo. He
There
scores!
we go. What a shot.
That was beautiful.
Hell yeah.
Wow. Mackie Samoskevich, what a shot. Look, he was all alone in front of Linus Ullmark. And the Panthers have taken a 5-1 lead. How do we make up for the absence of Barkov? We have Samo break out.
Boom.
What a shot.
Man.
Lundell made the pass, and yeah, I mean, Ullmark never raised his glove up in
Ullmark
time.
had no chance on that. They just let Samoskevich walk in front of the net all alone, and he could basically do what the defense has been letting our guys walk in front of the net all night long like that.
And he scored before the end of the first 2 minutes of that double minor, so we are still on the power play.
Yeah.
Now Marchand waits. He will Pass it over to Reinhardt. Back to Marchand.
Seth
Jones misses the shot.
I think it was a stick lift.
Oh.
They must have lifted his stick.
And Randy, it's really an error there as you show that replay on Stutz. You cannot miss the net there.
You missed the net, and it's a 4-on-2 back the other way, which it was.
Seth Jones fell over.
Lost an edge, I guess.
Now the only thing that's gone wrong for him tonight.
Now Ekblad with the puck. Hey, Cade,
Hey,
thank you for the 2.
Thank you, buddy.
Says, now
Thank you, Cade.
this is Panthers hockey.
Yeah, way offsides.
Battelron says, save the scoring for other games. Be prepared for more yelling, Kyle.
Yeah. What's that asking?
Ted says, how do you think the Panthers will make up for the absence of Barkov? Do you think the Panthers can three-peat this season?
Well, Lundell right now is what is helping making up for Barkov. And, yeah, I mean, I still picked them to three-peat in my season preview. I wasn't going to back off of that. I understand the challenges and all of that, but I'm not picking against this team.
Samoskevich waiting. Oh, man, he was hoping Samo would get there. But Olmark makes a stop. Johnny asks, would you say between the Flyers or the Hawks game, which was more challenging for the players?
It's a good question. I guess maybe the first game. None of these teams have come in and really been very physical with us. I expected these teams to come in and try to, beat us up.
Is Tampa playing poorly due to injuries or just poor play early on? I mean, I haven't watched any of the Tampa games, so I wouldn't know that answer personally. All right, so
well, the parts of the game against Ottawa that I did watch, their defense looked shaky.
Oh, man, Verhaeghe was right in front, but could not get the puck at an opportune angle. Wrist shots denied by Omar.
Good job, buddy.
Hungry says, I think they saw the Tampa game and said, no thanks, we don't want the smoke. So only 5 seconds left on our power play. 12:36 left in the third.
All right. We added to the lead. We're good.
Yes, Spaceman, I'm right there with you. Montreal is a team I do not want to play in the playoffs. It is, you can legitimately argue that the Panthers have already solved for the most top-heavy teams in the East. The Leafs, Lightning, Canes. It's those wild card teams that could give us troubles. Hey, Great White, thank you for the 20.
Hey, thank you, Great White. Thank you, buddy. Much
Thank you,
buddy.
Great White says.
Thanks, bud.
I think the Bolts Stanley Cup days are over.
Vasilevsky hasn't looked all that great either.
The Red Wings are winning 4-3 now. The Leafs desperately trying to hand victory to the Red Wings.
Well, Detroit was another one of those teams that was hoping to make the jump this year.
If the Yzer plan ever actually works, the positive side of the injuries, the guys are stepping up their game. Yeah.
What's happening in Detroit is just karma for the decades straight that they made the playoffs.
Hungry says we've matched up terribly against Montreal.
Uh-oh. They didn't call that either?
Cade says Vazzy seems to be this year's Soros. You mean a guy who gets broken by the bad defense in front of him? And the complete lack of scoring?
Yeah. Radish got walked twice in that comeback. It was bad.
You heard a rumor that John Cooper might leave, but it's just rumor. Well, I think if the Lightning fail again this year, John Cooper's time might be coming to an end.
Well, he doesn't. I mean, it's the last year of his contract, and it might just simply be a situation where he wants to take a year off and take a break and come back at it fresh. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know. situations can get stale, even though there's really nothing wrong. It can get just the energy changes, and those guys aren't getting any younger now. And even when Tampa was winning cups, and I mean, they were a great team.
Yeah.
But you look at Vasilevsky's playoff numbers, the years they were winning cups.
Yeah.
I mean, he was sub-2 in the goals against. He was insane. Like, Bob's been great.
Yeah.
But not what Vasilevsky was when they were. I mean, they just counted on Vasilevsky to just make up for a lot of shortcomings. And he did.
Yeah.
And he did. But now he's not. He's had the back injury. He's not as young. And he's human.
Yeah.
And you add that with, the guys aren't as young as they were. And Stamkos was a big part of those teams. And it's just, and then, tossing.
Yeah.
Same thing happened to Tampa and that happened to Edmonton. You can't beat the Panthers.
Korobon says the Rangers are winning 6-1 now against the Penguins.
Jeez.
The Penguins had beaten the Rangers in the opening game of the season. Cooper on Utah or Calgary would be interesting to see, says Hungry Xenomorph. Well, wonder if
I wouldn't be shocked to hear that he'd want a year off.
It's just been a handful of high danger chances for the opposition.
All right, so
Sergey, as you know, can come up big, and hey, when he's not asked to
Panthers 5-1 lead in the third period. Panthers, we have to do this face-off again. 11 minutes and 2 seconds to go in the third. Neil asks, didn't Cooper sign a new deal for another year until 2027?
I don't know. Somebody on the stream the other day said it was the last year of his contract, so that they could have been wrong.
5-1 game. I'm sure the Senators are interested.
Are we going on the penalty kill?
No, I think there was just some. It's getting scrappy now. It's 5-1, but they still got to finish the game.
Spaceman says after this stream, I'm going to watch Jaws 2.
Oh, very cool.
McDermott clearly misses Gadjevich by about 6 feet going after the check.
All right, so Gadjo able to send the puck up ahead to Greer. Gadjo with a good hit, and Greer trying to get the puck back to the blue line, but Mikkola was not in position.
That's okay. The more time we can take off the clock, the better.
Islanders are losing, but Matthew Schaefer scored his first career goal.
Way outside. Oh, is your baby got a boo-boo?
10:06 to go in the third.
Huh? That suit is blue. This blue, isn't it?
What?
Maurice's suit.
I'd have to look again.
You can't miss it.
Bennett sends it too far ahead. Dylan Cousins tries to take it the other way, but Bennett recollects the puck. Zub looking for Zetterland. Sanderson's possession was chipped away for Hagee, sending it ahead for Bennett. The puck ends up behind Bennett. All right, so 9:15 to go in the third. Jaws 2 is the one where the shark gets electrocuted.
Yeah.
Luosterainen with the puck. Now it rolls over to Green Forsling. Oh, it's
Hey,
Reinhardt's
there you go,
Rhino.
buddy. Finally.
Rhino.
There you go. There we
Woo.
go. All right.
Spaceman Sports says no spoilers. So Rhino, is that his first goal of the year?
Yeah, I believe so.
And the Panthers have the 6-1 leads. So Forsling was there, and
See,
then
they're just letting they're letting our guys get right to the front of the net and just do anything they want. It's been that way
Yes.
all night long.
the Rhino scoring drought is over, and the Panthers have scored a touchdown tonight.
If that was happening to us, I would be screaming bloody murder right now.
Hungry Cinnamore says, I really thought the Sens would have played tougher today. You've been saying that for half the night.
I thought for sure that this was not what I anticipated at all.
6 goals on 24 shots. A goal surrendered every 4 shots by the Sens.
And it's not that Allmark's been,
it looks bad.
it looks bad, but they keep letting guys just all alone in front of the net.
Road to 80.
Here we go again.
Oh, good.
Allmark's like, man, can you put the backup in for the rest of this game? It sucks.
Kunin almost scored. What a shot by Rhino. That's the second goal in a row where a Panthers player's just been left wide open, and this wasn't even on the power play.
Right, exactly. That's awful.
Real Cinema says Paul is pissed he wanted to win every game by 1 goal.
Yeah, good point.
Mr. Krabs says Linus Ullmark hates playing against the Panthers even more now.
Yeah, that's a good point. He's not really had too many positive experiences against the Panthers. That is true.
Good start of the year. The boys look comfortable. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can every game be like this? Unfortunately, not.
It's a shame Barkov had to get hurt for him to get some rest.
And we also essentially let Tkachuk take the time off until it's time for the December-January push, and then he gets to play for Team USA in February.
Yeah.
Chucky and Barkey took the Sens to the elbow room Friday night.
Right?
Irish Explorer says, I have my Panthers hoodie on. It is good to see
same here. My Panthers hoodie on.
Of our players are stepping up in Tkachuk and Barkov's absence.
Yep.
Marchand has been incredible so far.
Lundell.
Reinhardt finally contributes. Rodriguez and Samo.
Samaskevich is over a point a game.
Yeah.
It's been good.
David says, I'm going to go ahead and crash. Have a great
All
night,
right, David.
everyone. Thank you,
Appreciate
Jaws and Kyle. Oh, we have to play the Flyers again?
Yeah.
Allmark with between the pipes getting flashbacks like Nom.
Right.
Burned Oil says the Sens have the pieces to build a real good team, but they're still shaky. We're glad we're taking advantage of it to secure precious points.
Yeah. Any night you can just bank the points.
Yeah.
Now can we see some Tarasov? Can we give Bubba a night off next time?
Well, when does Tarasov make his first start?
At the very worst, it would be one of the back-to-back games, Wednesday or Thursday.
I have to assume that's when he's going to get the start.
I thought he would have played before that, but what do I know? There you go, Bubba.
Bob makes the stop with 7:19 to go in the third.
Well, maybe he'll still play on Monday and then give him one of the back-to-backs too.
Petrie only had 1 goal last year with the Red Wings, and he's already got one for us.
Oh, we got PK.
Looks like Bennett. He gets called for tripping. Hungry Seymour says, Yeah, that's tripping. You
Yeah.
can't do that, Sam. Wonder if Brady stays at Chucky's house when the Sens are in town.
Huh.
The Sens get their second power play of the night. I thought for sure they had two already.
Come on, let's get the shorty now.
Bob with a couple of good stops there, but now it's Sanderson with the pass to Dylan Cousins. Back to Sanderson. Sanderson to Stutzla. Stutzla leaves it for Sanderson. Sanderson doesn't know what to do with it, so he just passes it to Dylan Cousins. Stutzla tried to pass it to Brady Tkachuk. Ekblad picks up the puck, and we get the clear. Yeah, Bennett's Winter Classic jersey's going to slap. Ted, I think you already answered the question of how the Panthers will make up for the absence of Barkov and can they three-peat. You already answered that.
I don't know if you heard it wrong. You can tell them what I said again.
Leafs lose.
Really?
They lost to the Red Wings. I'm sure Steve Dangle can't be happy about that. Yeah, it does suck that Barkov won't play for Finland in the Olympics.
Yeah. Look, Lundell is filling in for Barkov just fine right now. I want him back, don't get me wrong. But
wait, is Barkov's position going to be filled by one of our other Finns on Team Finland in the Olympics?
I mean, it might be Lundell.
I wonder who they'll get. Stutzla tries to get the shot off. Stutzla with the puck. Sanderson waits over to Tkachuk. Bob gloves it. 5:39 to go in the third. 20 seconds left on the Sens power play.
It's so weird not having the Chucky bells.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're just sitting there on the shelf waiting.
Leafs lose, Panthers win. All we need is a Canucks win over the Oilers to make it a great first hockey night in Canada.
All right, so we got 15 seconds left on the power play. Another save by Bubba.
Hungary is pretty sure all our Finns are already penciled in on the roster for Finland.
Yeah.
So Lundell, Luosterainen, and Mikkola.
Wait.
Giroux's shot goes wide. Balinskis,
good job.
I'm surprised that he managed to make that a legal hit. Bennett over the line. Bennett waits. Oh man. I thought Kunin might join in on the scoring. Oh, what a rocket shot.
Yeah, now they're just having fun out there.
Greer. Forsling over to Ekblad. Ekblad holds. Bennett's Kunin and Greer. What monstrosity of a line is that?
Does it really matter anymore?
Not in this game.
In any of the games, does it really matter? Like, these guys have been playing so well together for so long.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they've all been on the ice against McDavid in the Stanley Cup Finals. Like, we don't even need lines anymore. Paul can just sit back there with a cigar and be like, "Who wants to play?" You know,
yeah.
It's just a machine. Look, we got no Barkov, no Tkachuk, no Nosek, no Kulikov. What? It's 6-1.
Yeah.
You know, and the games, the close games we won, it's like this. It's no different than watching last year's game.
Yeah,
it's the same.
Goat Slayer says, "Yay! I only had to wait 2 games before I get a Dangle angry rant about the Leafs loss. As a Cats and Leafs fan, I win double tonight. I need it since all my parlays lost."
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, Cats and Stars will fill up Team Finland.
Yeah.
Let's just put Bennett, Kunin, Greer, Marchand, and Gadjo all together. I'm pretty sure that's a war crime
Oh my God.
to put that line
Yeah.
together against an NHL team.
Yeah.
Leafs lose regulation 6-3.
Weren't they winning like 2-0?
Yes.
Oh Jesus. That poor man. Honestly, I
That's Detroit. You just surrendered that game.
I just can't. I have empathy for him. Now you've watched all the years I did this channel.
Yeah.
Can you imagine what would have become of me if I was doing it? This is my 10th season, and the best we had ever done is not got out of the second round of playoffs. See that suit? What I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Maurice's suit. Oh, you missed it again.
I think I got a glimpse of it. Panthers aren't just a team; they're a family.
Exactly.
And contrary to popular belief, it is not a mob family with Zito as the godfather.
Don't give away my video ideas.
I mean, what this organization has been able to accomplish in the past few seasons is it puts every other South Florida sports team right now to shame.
Yeah.
Especially the Dolphins.
Especially the Dolphins.
At least the Heat are the
at least
NBA equivalent of the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yeah, and they made it to the finals once a couple of years ago, even though they got waxed. At least they keep it interesting for the fan base.
Well, Jimmy Butler basically went Hulk mode that year.
Yeah.
And now he's gone, but it's not like he's did much better on Golden State.
Right.
Lightning lost 2.
Huh.
Apparently, Cam Talbot's got a primary assist tonight.
Oh, okay, that's cool. Hey, that's out.
Wait,
sorry.
isn't that the Red Wings goalie? Cam Talbot, where did he end up? Are you saying that the Leafs surrendered a primary assist?
Could have been an empty net, though. Could have been an empty net.
No, it was.
Cam Talbot's not playing for the Oilers.
He's playing for the Red Wings.
Yeah, he's playing for the Red Wings.
C-Def says, well, nice sports room. Philly is tied against the Canes. It tied at 3 with a minute and a half to go in the third. Meanwhile, we're approaching 3 minutes to go here.
There you go.
So Flyers Canes might go to overtime. Dangle is yelling that he misses Marner.
Oh, jeez, he did not.
No.
The man is broken.
Well, he's a Leafs fan. What did you expect?
God, there's no way he said that.
Nylander's soft as peanut butter today, apparently. Everything came together so perfectly. It was destiny. Lightning lost 2. Barkov and Kachuk.
So now do they give us the cup because it's 3? We win 3 straight, or we still got to play all those games again?
We still all got to play those games.
Come on, just give it to us now.
Real Cinema says, I thought Campbell was the godfather. No, he's the enforcer.
Yeah.
Let's see.
And I guess that makes George Peros Luca Brazzi.
Hungry says, did you see Biz? And
for freaking hell.
Oh, man. I guess Pinto scored again.
Yeah, we're not even paying it. The team's not even paying attention.
Well, we stopped paying attention.
I'm trying to pay attention.
Hungry says, did you see Biz admits that the Leafs made a mistake with running Marner out of time? So Pinto, it hit off Ekblad's skate.
Is that what happened? It goes off Ekblad's skate?
I'm very sure that's what happened. Forsling did not have a good clearing attempt. And Pinto with the shot, it went off Ekblad's skate. Habs Blackhawks tied at 2 with 4 minutes left. Yeah. So it's 6-2.
I'll lift the
A
rest
game
of the
against the Canadian team that we won 6-2. If only I could remember such a game. Wild and Blue Jackets are tied. C-Def says Hercules. So is that 3 different tied games? Lee Stengel gets the yell, die Yankees, lose.
He did not say he misses Marta.
No, we did not print out the dog poster ourselves. That was a very
it was a gift from a subscriber.
a kind gift.
Yes.
Ottawa must be 6 to their stomachs. Oh, Mr. Krabs wins dad's joke of the night. The other ties are in the third period. Wild and Jackets are in the second. Oh, okay. Well,
all right.
Maybe I should cover one of the other hockey games that are at a tie. I was supposed to cover Brewers Cubs after the end of this game.
Oh, I see. Well, because I will need that. Is that the laptop to edit with, or is the other one? No, the other one is.
The Boston's doing pretty good. They've won 3 games. Canes Flyers is going to overtime.
Okay, just flip it out.
Last minute to go, 40 seconds and counting. So yeah, this is pretty much exactly where we left off.
So Reinhardt got the last one. Who got the other one in this period?
That was
Samoskevich.
Samoskevich.
Yeah.
Yes, on the power play.
Yeah. Okay. Very good.
All right. So, for the 3rd time this season, the Florida Panthers receive 2 points.
All right.
6 goals, all by different players. Yeah. Marchand, then Rodriguez, then was it Ekblad, Lundell, and then Samo and Reinhardt.
Yeah.
2 points. Johnny says Dangle is more angry than Grossi was after the Browns game.
Jeez, man. You got to pace yourself. All right, I'm going to go yell at the camera. Kyle, you do what you're going to do. I'll be back.
All right. Well, I will have to adjust. Let's see which game is in overtime. It's Canes Flyers. Yeah. Flyers, Canes, and the Habs and Blackhawks game might also go into overtime. And Marchand once again has a Rats launched at him. I want to stick around and see who gets the 3 stars of the game. Yes, Hot Dog, Reinhardt did score tonight. He got the 6th goal for us tonight. Who is my 3 stars? Well, Ekblad has to be one of the stars as he got the game-winning goal. Then I would say Marchand and so Ekblad, Marchand, and maybe give 3rd star to Samo or Reinhardt. Hey, Cade, thank you for the 2 pizza time. Thank you, Cade. So Lundell gets 3rd star. Marchand gets 2nd star. Marchand off on a torrid hot streak to start the year. And Ekblad is your 1st star. So Lundell 3rd star, Marchand 2nd, and Ekblad is 1st star. Ekblad definitely earned it with his goal and assist, including the game-winning goal. Ekblad has to try again, getting his stick over the glass. There you go. Burn Doyle says, thank you, Kyle, for your, as usual, nice narration tonight. You're welcome. Real Cinema says, Dangle fighting with Wings fans in the chat about whether or not the Wings have been as bad as the Sabres since the Wings Cup droughts. I do not believe the Red Wings have been anywhere near as bad as the Sabres in that time frame.
What does it say?
All right, where is... Come on, Flyers, Canes. Oh, the Flyers won. The Flyers won in overtime. Let me see what happened. Oh, Anderson got screened. Who scored? Number 10 for the Flyers. Are the Canes trying to challenge for goalie interference on that? It would be Brink with the game-winning goal. I think they're about to...
The video review from the Situation Room is determined there was goaltender interference by number 6.
Hold up! Wait a minute! It was ruled after review that there was goalie interference. That game is not over. The game is not over in Raleigh. I repeat, the game is not over. The Flyers get the goal taken away after it was ruled goalie interference. So now the Flyers, after believing they had won, it's going to continue. Oh, the Habs scored with 15 seconds left. So the Habs all but likely to beat the Blackhawks. So it is ruled that Sanheim committed goalie interference against Freddie Anderson. Do I think Tarasov gets next game? No, he's probably going to get one of the two back-to-back games next week. Brewers are still winning. Yes, tire the Flyers out for when we play them. That took place with less than a minute to go in overtime between the Canes and the Flyers. Jarvis on the rush. Aho with the puck. Aho over to Gostisbehere. Back to Aho. Over to Jarvis. Now Aho with the puck. Back to Gostisbehere. Over to Jarvis. And there it is. The Canes have won. Seth Jarvis calls game. Wow. What a insane turn of events. The Flyers have the overtime goal taken away from them due to goalie interference. And I believe that meant the Canes were on the power play, and the Canes just won in overtime. Wow. Yeah, the Flyers fans are going to be pissed. Yeah, it was... Oh, wait, was it still 3-on-3? I do not believe that was not a power play for the Canes. A one-timer is all it takes from Jarvis. Mr. Krabs says, can't wait to watch the awful Dolphins tomorrow. What a crazy way for that game to end. So, the Canadians scored with 15 seconds left to beat the Blackhawks. Jersey, Tampa Bay. So, yeah. So, who was the goalie tonight? Samuel Urson for the Flyers. What a crazy turn of events. And Seth Jarvis with only 17 seconds left in overtime ices the game. Yeah, what a reverse Uno cards play. Wow. Yeah, let the Canes fans have some happiness. All right, well, I'm going to watch as much of Cubs Brewers as possible before. So the Brewers are winning 2-1 at the bottom of the sixth. 0-2 count for Chris Yelich at the plate. Fieldbar is now the pitcher for the Cubs. Now to get our hearts stomped on by the Dolphins. 3 pitches earns Fieldbar his first strikeout.
5 strikeouts in 4 appearances before today, and starts this one off with a strikeout with a good breaking ball against Yelich.
What a crazy end to that Flyers Canes game.
Got 13 outs in game 4. Only allowed 1 hit and walked 1.
But yeah, I cannot wait to tell Dad about the Flyers Canes game. It looks to be a pop out. 2 outs at the bottom of the 6th. No one on base for the Brewers. Can the Brewers manage to either extend this lead or hang on to it for the remaining 3 1/3 innings, including this 3.5 innings, I should say. Actually, it would be 3 1/3 innings. Johnny says, just say to Dad, psych, the Canes won. I told you the Flyers won. A great write-up. Jaws was lifting because we surrendered that second goal late in the 3rd. That's the only reason he lifts at all, is whenever we give up a goal. Kate says, please not another Pomo masterclass. Frilick at the plate. And he gets walked. So Frilick on first base. And now there's going to be a mound visit. Kittredge is in the Cubs bullpen right now. Steve says, long live the Canadians. W Detroit, F Toronto. What a day. Yeah, the Habs get a gritty win over the Blackhawks, scoring with 15 seconds left.
We ordered a limo, not a limo.
Oh yeah, we do that too. Limo? At your service. Only pay.
All right, so
Where am I going? I don't know. Where am I heading? I ain't certain. All I know is I am on my way.
So yeah, this was a fun game. This was a fun game to watch as a Panthers fan. A couple of exciting finishes to the other games. I am so glad I tuned in to Canes Flyers. Sergey says I basically dropped the shutout. What is Darius asks, so Kyle, is the secret plan to just have our roster injured one game and one player at a time, but we get a win every time? Then bring everyone back except for Barkov just in time for the playoffs. Yeah, Petrie and Kunin look good. Okay, so
What do you got?
with 15 seconds left in the third, the Canadians scored what would be the game-winning goal. They won 3-2 against the Blackhawks.
Okay, what would have been the game-winning goal?
I misspoke. It is the game.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to tell me Chicago scored in the
No.
last 15 seconds.
No, with less than a minute to go in overtime between the Canes and Flyers, tied at 3.
Uh-huh.
Brink scored what would have been the game-winning goal against Freddie Anderson, but it was ruled that Sanheim committed goalie interference, so no goal. And then with 17 seconds left in overtime, Seth Jarvis one-times it against Urson. Game over.
Damn.
Canes crowd goes wild.
Dang, man.
Yeah.
Dang. All right, well, you're good to do what you're doing there. I can edit the video on.
Oh, okay.
That's that laptop. So this is my editing laptop. So we're good.
Well,
Because I know you're getting me 2 more laptops for Christmas, so that'll work out. It'll show up with my Forza injury.
so, well, this game is at the bottom of the 6, and it's a 2-1 game.
Hey, it's up to you. You do what you want.
So, not every victory can be a shutout. Sergey, you still did awesome. So, how many of you wants me to stick around and cover the remainder of Brewers Cubs? Heaven help me if this game goes to extra innings like the Mariners and Tigers. Mariners and Tigers went to 15 innings last night.
Well, either way, thank you all for hanging out with us. I'm going to go do the recap. Have fun with Kyle.
Yeah, I'm still on the fence.
Huh? Somebody give Kyle $2. He'll do anything for $2.
Jake says I'm out. See y'all.
All right, guys. We'll see you. Thanks for joining us.
David says we all want you to stay. It's why we're here, Kyle. David says good night, Joss.
Bye, guys.
Great White says I just realized I was 10 minutes behind. Too late to fix it now. Real Cinema says I stayed up for the Mariners game. It was nuts. So it looks like the runner on first stole second for the Brewers. All right, so whoever wants me to stay and cover the rest of Cubs Brewers, raise your hands. Kima says stay. Use a rat emoji or something, or if you're rooting for the Cubs, use a bear emoji. If you're rooting for the Brewers, use a beer emoji. Bears versus beers. Darius, David, Cade, Kima. Cade is rooting for the Brewers. Darius says instructions unclear with the goat. emoji. 2-2 count. Check Sween ruled. Checked. Full count. Kittredge on the mound. Durbin at the plate. There is a runner on seconds for the Brewers, but it is also 2 outs. Great White has his hands up. And Durbin gets walked as well. Ted says, Eric, I replayed. I saw your answer to my questions about overcoming the loss of Barkov and Panthers three-peating. Thank you. All right, well, let me put up a proper banner. Let's see. Brewers. 2. Swing and a miss on that first. Here we go. Popped foul. 0-2 counts for Perkins at the plate. All right, so here we are. Brewers 2, Cubs 1, bottom of the 6th. Men on first and second, 2 outs. Brewers are at home. Check Sween. Ruled a ball. David says, how about the Cats, though? Haven't really broken a sweat in 3-0. Yeah, it's a pretty damn good start, and we get to play the Flyers. Another check Sween, 2-2 count for Perkins. Yeah, and we get to play the Flyers next, and they just lost in a heartbreaking fashion in overtime. A goal called off with less than a minute to go in overtime because of goalie interference. And then with 17 seconds to go, Jarvis calls game. So Bush makes the catch to get the 3rd out of the 6th inning. So it will be the top of the 7th. All right. I'll be right back, folks. I got to use the restroom.
Contact Martin Water Conditioning for a free water test and improve your family's water. A blind spot that's never out of sight. How it should be. The Hyundai Tucson. Now for a limited time, get 1.99% APR for 60 months on the Hyundai Tucson or Tucson Hybrid. Visit your local Hyundai dealer today. Chevy Equinox has been ranked #1 by J.D. Power for dependability and new vehicle quality among compact SUVs. Hey. In other words, it's really good right from the start. Chevy Equinox. Connected by OnStar.
Summer is here.
Let's see. Let me see if I can get myself a refill of water real quick. I'll be right back.
But I'm not worried. I have your Docs In to take care of any problems. We just walk in and they make everything comfortable and easy. Now we're ready. Summer, here we go. Your Docs In. Feel better, faster. The beach is waiting.
Why are we talking about this at the dinner table? Just put my ashes in a coffee can or something. Please pass the sugar, dear.
Can I help you, ma'am?
Yeah. Which can you recommend I put my mom's ashes in?
Ashes?
Her cremated remains. She didn't even like coffee. She drank tea.
Pre-plan and keep it simple for the ones you love.
All right. Oh, here we go. Water's 100% fatal. Everyone who ever drank it died. Yeah, they're going to have the Robo starting next season. Patrick gets strike one. 0-1 count for Kelly at the plate. Ball one. Hey, Great White, thank you for the 20, my dude. Thank you, buddy. Thank you, Great White. Go Brewers. Yeah, I'm right with you. Thank you, Great White.
We have seen a lot of young pitchers, right? Mizorowski earlier, 4 sharp innings. Now Patrick goes back out there.
The Padres fans wish that the Robo-Ump had been there during that game against the Cubs. Mr. Krabs says, see you around, Kyle. Thank you, Mr. Krabs. Koenig is in the Brewers bullpen warming up. 2-2 count. Patrick on the mound. Kelly at the plate. Top of the 7th. Swing and a miss. First out. Strikeout for Patrick on the mound. Is his name Corbin Patrick? You have to challenge, I think, for the Robo-Ump. I think that's the purpose for the Robo-Ump is being used for challenges. Crow Armstrong down the line, but it's going to be foul.
Would have been extra bases.
Hit on the screws, just enough turn in it to turn it foul.
So 1 out, top of the 7th. Patrick on the mound. You're welcome, David. Ball 1. Pete Crow Armstrong has been 0 for 2 tonight with a fly out and strikeout. 1-1 count. Strike 2, swing and a miss on the ball. Patrick trying to get the second strikeout of the inning. Instead, 2-2 count. They already can challenge foul or fair in home runs. 2-2. Fly ball to center. Fly out. 2 outs. Top of the 7th.
Armstrong wears his emotions on his sleeve.
All right, so Patrick looking to retire with a first pitch being strike swinging.
27 out, 17 will be gotten by Mizorowski and Patrick.
We have Swanson on the plate. 1-1 count. For those of you who've decided to stick around to watch me cover the rest of Brewers Cubs, thank you so much. Strike two.
Sellout crowd, 43,000 strong.
43,000 strong, a sold-out crowd in Milwaukee tonight. Got him. Swanson strikes out in 4 pitches. And Corbin Patrick gets another strikeout. Yes, it is a home game for the Brewers. David says, well, you're my Harry Carey tonight. No games for the youth this week, so I didn't order any TV. You already have Panthers Plus and CBS for stupid Dolphins.
Wait till you see the top of the day.
Buy one, get one half off.
Nike. It's Target Circle Week with daily deals so big you can't miss them.
Ooh, you make my dreams come true. Where were you? You make my dreams. So Jaws missed the Hall & Oates song there.
I don't know what that is.
So David says Harry Carey, a really famous Cubs announcer. I remember the Harry Carey Saturday Night Live skit. I think Dana Carvey made fun of him a while ago. Adonis says, let's go Kitties. Best case scenario is being 3-0, and now hopefully we can at least split on the road.
Then when people tell you can't put dog food in our fridges, you build your own. Because your dog deserves fresh, healthy food just like you. Fresh Vet. Healthy food fresh from the fridge.
What are you doing up there? Oh, I'm just posting the number of visitors to the Homes.com network this month. It's become the go-to home shopping site.
Got another 14,000.
What?
Gotta go back up.
All right, so
The place to find a
yeah, it's the bottom of the 7th. Brewers once again trying to extend the lead. The Cubs have to at least tie the game before the top of the 9th ends, or their season is over. Apparently, the Mariners Blue Jays ALCS starts tomorrow at 8. And no, I am not going to be streaming that, since I'm already having to suffer through Dolphins football tomorrow. Kittredge on the mound. Joey Ortiz at the plate for the Brewers.
Brewers with a 2-1 lead. Trying to clinch their
Strike looking, 1-1 count.
2018. Ortiz, the 9-hole hitter.
Ball 2.
It was 43 years ago yesterday. The Brewers clinched their one and only pennant in franchise history by winning a winner-take-all Game 5.
Foul. 2-2 count.
216 homers led the majors that year. They've had to do it in a different way.
So I guess it's been over 40 years. Yeah. So it's been since 1982. 1982 was the last and only time that the Brewers clinched a pennant. And that was back when I guess the Brewers were in the AL. Ortiz fouls off again. 2-2 count, bottom of the seventh.
Join the likes of Ben Ogilvy, Cecil Cooper, Robert Yount, all of them who threw out the first pitch tonight.
What do we have here? What pitch does Kittredge decide to throw? Oh, what a great catch made by the outfielder for Chicago. Crow Armstrong with an incredible catch to force the out. David says, as much as I love Carey, the best announcer in this series was Bob Ecker. Maybe the best ever. Fly ball. Easy out for Suzuki. Two batters already retired in quick succession here at the bottom of the seventh. So 2 outs. Kittredge has thrown 20 pitches. Durain. Oh, it is gone. It is gone. Durain just hit a home run. Bryce Terrain has a solo home run. 107.4 miles an hour, 417 feet, and the Brewers have made it 3-1. Speaking of Ecker, I just saw someone in the crowd holding a sign with a picture of Bob Ecker saying Ecker Magic. Do I ever watch the Marlins? On very rare occasions. I might pay more attention to them this upcoming season since they actually made progress this year after having blown it up. They have an exciting core. Terrain, what a hit deep to center field and out of there. Cade says yes. Real Cinema says, I really hope we get Brewers versus Mariners. Neither team has won the World Series before. It was the first career postseason home run for Bryce Terrain. Slider, ball one. Who do we have here on the plate? Contreras, strike one. Keep it up, Brewers. Do either of these teams have a chance against the Dodgers? I think the Brewers might have a chance. And that is out number 3 deep to left field. So Bryce Terrain with what could be a potential series clinching home run. Of course, it was not the go-ahead run, but it has to help, right? So now we head to the top of the 8th. Sharks beating the Ducks 1-0 halfway through the first.
Any other advice?
Yes, avoid highways. Now, Saquon? No. Now? There's a car right here. What's a car? Tuesday Crazy Plus for $3.99.
All right, so I actually get to see a run being scored in this game.
Where's doubting dentist number 10? She's gone from unsure to all smile. One drive can change your mind. Toyota, let's go places.
The Canucks and Oilers are still scoreless.
I have a variety of helmets. This guy sucks. Am I supposed to be able to hear you guys? Excuse me? I don't want to be a joke here. I want to be a real hero.
So Nashville, halfway through the third, has a 2-1 lead over Utah. The Blue Jackets are beating the Wild 5-2 in the third period. What the hell? The Stars have a 2-1 lead. No, excuse me. The Avalanche have a 2-1 lead over the Stars. The Avalanche have a 2-1 lead over the Stars halfway through the second. Sharks have the 2-0 lead over Anaheim. Jets beats the Kings 3-2. Blues beat the Flames 4-2. The Bruins beat the Sabres 3-1. Red Wings crushed the Leafs 6-3. Devils beat the Lightning 5-3. Of course, Panthers won against the Sens 6-2. The Capitals ended up winning 4-2 against the Islanders. The Rangers beats the Penguins 6-1. The Habs scored a goal with 15 seconds left in the game to win 3-2 over the Blackhawks. And the Hurricanes won in an insane fashion 4-3 in overtime against the Flyers after a Flyers goal was called back for goalie interference with less than a minute left in overtime. And then Jarvis called game with less than 20 seconds to go. Yeah, go Jackets. So now Uribe now on the mound for the Brewers. 1-0 count. Abner Uribe, who had a 1.67 ERA in 75 games. I assume he's one of their closers. Ballesteros is on the plate for the Cubs. Moises Ballesteros. Fly pop. It was a pop out to left. 1 out, top of the 8th. Sharks now leading 2-1. How much you want to bet that the Sharks are going to blow that game to the Ducks? How in the hell is Columbus beating Minnesota by 3? Did you really give Kaprizov all that money for losing to the Columbus in that fashion? 1-0 count. Michael Busch 1 for 3 tonight with a single. He's on the plate right now. Two-0 count. And now the catcher will visit Uribe on the mound.
Very good keeping the ball in the yard most of the year. Only 4 home runs allowed in over 75 innings pitched.
Utah scored. It's tied 2-2 between the Preds and the Mammoth.
Uribe has only allowed a third once in his last 30 appearances, dating back to the All-Star break.
2-0 count. A sinker that gets called ball 3. Yeah, the Jackets missed the playoffs by 1 point or so. Yeah. It raised all sorts of what ifs. What if it been if Johnny Gaudreau was still alive? But now the Jackets have a chance to try and pick up the pieces. So Uribe surrendered a walk on 4 pitches. That can't be good. With 1 out and now 1 on base, first base. There's a strike, a 4-seam fastball to put. Who do we have here?
Lots of movement on his pitches.
How do you pronounce that? Horner? Horner smokes one to third. It was caught. 2 outs. What a nice catch by Durbin. Yeah, Sharks are probably going to blow it because it's the Sharks.
Sometimes it just finds leather. This ball hit really
What a catch.
and Durbin makes a fine play.
I'm sure Horner could not believe that was not a single. Another quick visit to the mound. It's now a manager's visit to the mound.
Probably just wants to settle down. This closer. That experience.
Not what you were expecting, huh? To have me covering the remainder of Brewers Cubs Game 5 after tonight's fun Panthers game.
He hired Pat Murphy to be his bench coach because he was such a trusted confidant. Brett Counsell was once a slender, 6-foot-tall Milwaukee native without a scholarship offer to play college baseball. Pat Murphy, coaching Notre Dame at the time.
All right, so top of the 8th, 2 outs. Man on first for the Cubbies.
Going on 30 years now.
Uribe has to get the out here. Ball 1.
This could be a good matchup for Tucker, who is a great low ball hitter.
Kyle Tucker on the plate, 0 for 3 with a strikeout on his last at bat. Ball 2. Uribe trying to get that 3rd out necessary. Strike 1. The fastball provides a swinging strike. Grounds to first, and there's the out. We head to the bottom of the 8th with the Brewers having a 3-1 lead and a chance to add more.
We see a lot of gimmicks in our industry, particularly
All right. Will I be live streaming the World Series? I'll get back to you on that.
Even if you have a very large roof, the first 1,400 square feet are going to be priced out at our $39.99 special pricing. If you know you need a new power sheet,
I consider this baseball stream to be a bonus coverage.
I'm crying a little bit
that I felt like doing tonight.
Just put my ashes in a coffee can or something. Please pass the sugar, dear.
Can I help you, ma'am?
Yeah. Which can you recommend I put my mom's ashes in?
Ashes?
Maybe we probably will do an Olympic hockey stream.
She didn't even like coffee. She drank tea.
Pre-plan a funeral and keep it simple for the ones you love.
Bipolar 1 can overwhelm your mind. Sometimes depressive lows and unpredictable highs can make it hard to get out of your head. Finding relief may help you break through.
We are most likely doing the Olympic hockey streams if we can. Although that isn't that going to be like at some ungodly hour in the morning because of where the Olympics are.
Report changes in behavior or suicidal thoughts to your doctor. Antidepressants may increase fees in those under 25. Report fever, stiff muscles, or confusion, which may be life-threatening, or uncontrolled muscle movements, which may not go away. High blood sugar may lead to coma or death. Weight gain and high cholesterol may occur. Difficulty moving, uncontrolled movements, tremors, feeling like you need to move, sleepiness, nausea, vomiting, and indigestion are common. Side effects may not appear for weeks.
Vraylar, right through to relief. Ask about Vraylar.
All right, so here we are.
All right. Same thing?
Yup. This is our year.
You know, if getting AT&T's best deal on the new iPhone 17 Pro without needing the most expensive plan taught me anything, it's that switching things up can be a good call. So how about we try something that's timeless?
Oh, yeah. Good call. Ooh. Get the all-new iPhone 17 Pro on us. Designed to be the most powerful iPhone.
The Ducks have tied it up, and so has Dallas. David says it'll be afternoon games if live.
A reminder of what's to come. The ALCS begins tomorrow night. The Mariners and the Blue Jays. Two fan bases desperate for a trip to the Fall Classic. This one here in Milwaukee.
Willie Castro
enters the game at third for the Cubs.
has become the third baseman for the Cubs. Chris Yelich at the plate. Brad Keller is now on the mound for the Cubs. Real Cinema says, I'm hoping the Hockey Olympics won't be on while I'm at work. Yelich ground out. 1 out at the bottom of the 8th.
Both these teams with bullpen games, there's only been 4 runs that have been scored.
Both teams have emptied the tank. They run out of pitching. Both going with bullpen games. In this decisive game 5.
So Keller on the mound. Vaughn at the plate for the Brewers. 1-1 count on the sinker.
Strike here. Andrew Vaughn.
Grounds one to shortstop, and that is an easy out. 2 outs at the bottom of the 8th.
Heated rivalry in the NL Central. So when Craig Counsell left Milwaukee for Chicago, he poured gasoline all over it. Pat Murphy took over. Bench coach
Sal Frelick at the plate, and he hits it directly to the outfield center. And that was a really fast bottom of the 8th. So now we head to the top of the 9th. The Brewers need 3 outs to punch their tickets to the ALCS against the NLCS against the Dodgers.
Inside and out.
Can the Brewers make it to the NLCS for a hot date with the Dodgers? Or will the Cubs come back in stunning fashion?
Making it hard to reach. Now with dust busting strips, it removes even built up dust. Swiffer Duster Heavy Duty. Love it or your money back. The thing about hair is, even if it starts here, it'll end up there. But the new Swiffer Sweeper Deluxe is made to get hair anywhere. Brooms just push and move. But Swiffer gives you a clean that's mom-approved. The new collapsible, storable Swiffer Sweeper Deluxe, the mother of all cleans.
Walmart deals are happening October 7th through 12th. And they're big. Oh my Lord. Like, really big. Save big on tech, fashion, toys, home, beauty, and more. October 7th through 12th.
All right, so what are your predictions for this top of the ninth? Will the Brew Crew get it done in front of their home faithful and punch their ticket to the NLCS?
Your dishwasher does the work for you with temperatures up to 140 degrees. Too hot for hands. Some dishwashers even have a sanitizing cycle. Load pots, pans, and tableware at the bottom with plastic and glassware on top. Cascade Platinum Plus removes visible and invisible residue for virtually spot-free and shiny dishes. Switch to your dishwasher and Cascade Platinum Plus.
You're the worst. Rick and Morty, now streaming on HBO Max.
I don't wish to continue this friendship.
You made me feel too free. People need rules. Give me a second chance. Get to know me.
Great White says, I hope this game is only 9 innings. Well, I see you're trying your best to jinx that. Kate says, please, Brewers, end this now. David says, I say Cubbies tie it and we go to extra innings. I only accept Cubbies tying it if the Brewers walk it off at the bottom of the ninth. Uribe on the mound. Slider, ball 1. Zaya Suzuki, 1 for 3 tonight, including a solo home run. Kate, don't you put that evil on us. Ball 2. Uribe has been throwing a lot of pitches that are not in that strike zone. Strike 1, the sinker.
Did something rare today. He held a team-wide meeting. And a very simple message to the team. And it relates to
Let's
how
see.
the series has transpired. As Suzuki flies one of the
Fly going down all the way to the left field corner, out 1. I think, Cade, you are just slightly ahead of me. Am I aware Jaws' chair has a smiley face on? Oh, I see how you might see a smiley face there. Real Cinema says, oh, come on. It's way more fun watching an absurdly long overtime game when you're a neutral fan. Let's go for 20 innings. No, let's not go for 20 innings, please. Ball 1. A sinker that came dangerously close to hitting that batter. Ian Happ, 0 for 3 tonight with 2 strikeouts. Strike 1 on the slider.
So did the Cubbies. Got to close it out here.
Foul ball, strike 2. Corbin says, what's the fun of only 9 innings? Got to make it stressful. Oh, it's hit to right field, and there's another out. One more out needed. No one on base for the Cubs. The Brewers are one out away from moving on to the NLCS against the Dodgers. Kate says, yes, 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 yes. What could go wrong? There's the throw to first, and it's over. The Brewers win the NLDS against the Cubs 3-1, and the Brew Crew will be headed to a hot date against the Dodgers in the NLCS. It's just the fourth time in franchise history the Brewers have advanced to the League Conference Series. Derek says Brewers win. Reelson says, let's go. Brewers versus Dodgers and Mariners versus Blue Jays. Yes, I am also hoping we get Brewers and Mariners out of those matchups. That was Urinating Tree's prediction. Brewers, Mariners. I hope he didn't jinx them. David says, well done, sir. Good night. Oh, Great White over. Yeah, go Brewers. So the Cubs, after coming back and beating the Padres in the wild card and attempting to complete a reverse sweep against the Brewers, they fall in 5 games. Yeah, what an awesome night. Good luck to the Brewers against the Dynasty Dodgers. Okay, it is time for me to sign off. It's a fun night. Brewers, Dodgers, and Mariners, Blue Jays are your LCS series. So, thank you everyone for joining me. This was a very fun night. Spending the extra hour up was definitely worth it. Yeah, the Brewers won.
Yeah, I heard you. I just walked out. The recap just got up, so I heard you saying.
Cade
Cubs
says,
lose.
Yeah, the Cubs lose.
Yeah, Cubs lose. All right, I'm gonna go walk. Good night. Thanks for hanging out.
Good night, everyone.
We'll see you. For those of you, we'll see you tomorrow in the Dolphin game if you guys want to hang out.
Great White.
And take some abuse.
Yeah. Great White says, Kyle, thank you for showing the game. You're welcome.
Yep.
You have a wonderful evening, everybody.
All right, guys. Good night.
Good night.